Hey, I'll have you know that I appreciate every single one in my harem of moderators. And you're the ones that decided that you'd make this a harem. Not that I'm complaining. Hello everybody. Welcome back. I'm here. I'm gonna be honest, I was very, very tired earlier. I really needed a nap. And I just basically went... Yeah, no, I need to sleep. I need to sleep. I'm just in that mood. I just need to lie my head down. And then I did, and it felt great. I was actually wondering if I was actually going to start the session today. I was saying to myself, okay, if I don't feel good after this nap, I'm going to call it off and I'm going to take a break. And lo and behold, I took a nap and I feel great. So I'm going to say that that nap was a success, and I'm going to continue forward. It's actually going to be a interesting session today because of, well, I'll go into it when we actually start, but basically, honestly, not a lot's happened since yesterday. At least not for me personally. There's been a few things that has happened in the news world in terms of, like, games and stuff, which... Not even sure if I'm gonna bring it up. It's just something, it's just sad stuff more than anything. And it's like, sad stuff that isn't, like, surprising when you actually look into it. But it's still sad. So I'm not sure if that's actually something we're going to talk about. The only reason I would was because it involves BioWare. And I've mentioned before how BioWare... I don't really have that deeper personal connection with BioWare that some people do. I wasn't around when Baldur's Gate was a thing. I never really had that big connection to Dragon Age or the Mass Effect series. And all I know is that they've been going downhill for the past few years. And then just out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere, they go, oh yeah, by the way, you know that big Anthem fix we were doing? Hey guys, remember when Anthem was a thing that tried very not hard? But yeah, they just basically come out, yeah, that's cancelled now. And then there's been, like, reports coming out where they were, like, severely understaffed, trying to do the fix, and then, hey, MD Rex, nice try. And they basically, yeah, they just went, yeah, it's been canned. We're just basically just taking down the whole thing. It's cancelled. And it's just sad because I never had any interest in Anthem, but you were praying for one of those success stories like No Man's Sky or Final Fantasy XIV where they somehow, like, bring it around and it's all great and everything just, you know, turns out great. And, you know, they do a big, you know, like, oh shit, like, we actually fixed the whole thing. And then, yeah, no, that didn't happen. Which, honestly, not very surprising. I just feel bad for people that like, you know, BioWare stuff, because I like the stuff that I've played. And then, you know, they've got a new Dragon Age, which is a series that I've always wanted to get into, and with their track record so far, the new Dragon Age, I'm gonna be honest, I don't have any hope for, but I am more than happy to be proven wrong. And that's pretty much the gaming news for the time being. But yeah, we can talk about more about some of that stuff. Honestly, I'm mentioning this just because, as I mentioned, this is a pretty slow day for me, personally. Anthem gameplay was fine, it had potential. I mean, the big problem with Anthem was they went, hey guys, what do you know BioWare for? Oh, we know it for its single player and story. Yeah, let's make a game with none of that. Anyway, Desiree, I start here because I came back to Colony 9 in order to check for something, and then I found out you had a quest, and I want to get it before you disappear. Oh, hello. I'm glad you're here. I have another favor to ask. Don't worry, I won't talk your ear off this time. This should be good. I hope you can help. I've had a bit of a falling out with my friend Betty. We've been friends for 10 years, but something's torn us apart, and it's Kenny Rohan. Betty's a really big fan of his, you see. And now that I've become his pupil without even telling her, I don't blame her for getting upset. I need to go and apologize, try and make up with her. But I want to give her a present at the same time. I'm sure you're sick of this kind of thing by now, but you wouldn't mind collecting some stuff for me, would you? I need 2 Crabble artworks and 2 laughing Brog bags. You can find both at Colony 9, so you won't have to look far. Did you also go to the Air of Sea and get 4 night lilies? Sure I can, Desiree. Sure I can. I know you help a lot of people, so you might not remember them all. But you really threw me a lifeline in my hour of need. I'll never forget that. No problem at all. Well, I got some of the stuff already, so that's pretty cool. I still need to get the Crabble artworks, which I can do while heading over to the Hazard Cape. So that's pretty cool. Desiree the Potter, you laughing broadbad. Yeah. But yeah, it's hard to... When you're making a video game development is hard. Like, that's, you know, that's not a secret or anything. It's just, you always want to hear of the success stories, especially when, like, something starts off so bad and they somehow turn it around. Like, FF14 will always be the shining beacon of, you can turn anything around if you put the time and effort into it. And, hell, even, like I said, in No Man's Sky's case, that game really didn't deliver on its promises when it first came out, and that's a small team, and then, you know what, they really worked hard, and they were able to turn it around too. The reason I didn't have any faith with Anthem is because it's published by EA, who don't have faith in anything. You would figure at some point, they would get the memo, you know? They would get the memo, they would get the hint that maybe, just maybe, the way of doing things doesn't always work out for them. And it's kind of sad, because they can kind of get away with a lot of crap, because everything that they do makes money. Yo, what's up, Cheston? Video games are effectively held together with duct tape. Pretty much! One of my favorite quotes I've ever heard someone say is, programming is just tricking the thing into thinking it's working. You know? You just trick the thing into thinking that it's working. Yeah, that's pretty much what the video game is. It's it's honest to God a miracle anytime you get a good video game, you know? It's kind of nuts. Did No Man's Sky really turn out alright? I stopped hearing about it at some point. Yeah, I mean, it had its, like, huge press, which, honestly, I don't necessarily blame the developers for, because they didn't... The big problem with them was they didn't have any PR people. They were all just devs that were doing the talking. Like, the guy who was, like, the main spokesperson was like, the lead developer. He wasn't, like, a marketing or PR guy. So, he didn't know really what to say and what not to say when he needed to say it. Which, you know, honestly, kind of got them in a little bit of hot water. Because they were like, hey, so is the game gonna have this? Yeah, it's gonna have that. Sure, why not, you know? But yeah, after it had its bad press, they pretty much basically just worked on it in the background, and yeah, they completely turned it around. It's just, unfortunately, their time in the spotlight was done by then, which kind of sucks, because I would have loved to have heard their success story. Similar story. Cyberpunk, it remains to be seen if they actually bring it around. Like, would I want them to bring it around? Oh, absolutely. Do I have faith that they'll bring it around? I have faith in the developers. I have faith in the people if they're given enough time and resources to actually turn it around. Do I have faith in, you know, for the big boys upstairs to actually let them? I hope so. Considering they, you know, I think they got the message loud and clear. Yeah, we fucked up. And then they tried to shift the blame. which is the other part which really fucking sucks. Yeah, it's just... It's sad. It just comes back to my point. Video games, like, I still inherently believe that we, especially this generation, and, you know, in recent years, we've had the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. And there are plenty of amazing games out there that deserve recognition. But they're not, like, the super big budget ones, so they don't. And it's sad. You know, I honestly do think it's sad. I would absolutely, 100%, you know, would love to, you know, I try to support them whenever I can. Also, this area has a ton of crap. Oh my god. But yeah, you know, I try my best. It's good to see certain series getting the recognition they finally deserve. You know, Nier, Persona, Yakuza. So, it's not all doom and gloom, I think is the best takeaway for me. Oh, speaking of that, one of the lecturers from my localization class works at CD Action and is the manager of localization team for Cyberpunk. Wow, that's... Huh. I imagine the localization team didn't have any problem. Yo, what's good, Peaches? Just talking about how video games are still good despite problems. Did you find everything? Yay, I knew you would. You're so dependable, more than anyone else in the whole colony. Now I just need to make my present for Betty. Oh, what a relief. Another problem solved. Hell yeah. And finished. I just know Betty will forgive me when she sees this. Thank you, you've saved my life again. I have my grievances with Persona, mostly due to how Atlas handles it. Well, when you say grievances with how they handle it, what part are you talking about? Because there's multiple parts which I can definitely understand having grievances with. I'm curious which part you're talking about. Atlas's problem is that they have a gold mine that they're sitting on, and they don't dig it. Like, they keep on making decisions that actively go against, like, good decisions. Anyway, right, so, I actually have a confession to make with what we're going to do today. I wanted to get the miscellaneous quests for this area done off camera, as I usually do. Yeah, turns out I actually had to move a little bit more forward before the game would actually let me start exploring, because if I try going over this way... Yeah, so, yeah, I actually should have moved, like, a little bit more forward and get another cutscene so I could actually explore the area. So, guess what we're going to do today, considering they're time-limited quests? You think people would learn? Yeah, you would think so. I would hope so. Then again, I haven't learnt. I still forget to, I still forget to actually check the water to see if it's actually cold first before pouring it into my drink. I made that mistake before I came up here. The water was on hot, so when I actually you know, put the water in to dilute the squash, yeah, no, it was like super hot, so I had to just let it cool down. Hot squash is disgusting.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter? Everyone, follow me.
What is that? It looks like it's here. But it's just an image. No way. Whoa, you're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora. Hey,
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city. This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado? But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina. Are those Telethia? I tried to save the Machina, and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The
God.
battle waged on
Living
and
on a giant creature of that
Even as
size
our
while
life
having an
forces
epic
depleted,
duel.
Zanza and I continued to fight.
That must be the most simultaneously the most awesome and most
It did at
terrifying
last come
thing.
to an end. The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
Taking
Gurren Lagann
advantage
says
of
what?
My final blow to the Bionis. Its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
Are we the baddies?
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mayneth desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
The way she
It was all
pronounced
because of
body
our
really
world.
squicks me for some
Because of
reason.
Bionis.
What the hell does
But
squick
the
mean?
city was devastated.
Now I understand why
Never
Egil
heard that
would
one
want to
before.
Stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
Guys, I would like to point out that we're in a mechanical city. There is no place to touch wood in case any of this jinxes us. I just want to point this out. This is a bad idea.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mayneth chose Fiora as a vessel. So that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mayneth once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life, the will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mayneth was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mayneth Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time, but I am prepared for his refusal.
To be honest, I don't think we're going to talk him out of a near 2,000-year-old grudge. Just my 2 cents. We don't have Naruto's taught no jutsu powers.
I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mayneth's memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Nah.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Oh, if only I'd unlocked your water deer for that moment. Right, now I can actually go and explore the area. Hell yes. That shot was just slimy. Doesn't help with the current getup she's got on. Also, never forget that's all metal. Like, that is all mechanical. Not that that's a problem, or should get in the way of Shulk, or me, or anyone. It was such a great villain because, how much his quest mirrors Shulk. Yeah, his quest for revenge. Like, it's just a revenge. It's, honest to God, like a revenge, like, plot that has gotten way long. That has gone on way longer and with way more time. Like, what's that? You had revenge plans for, like, what? Maybe at most, like, 3 months or something? I don't know, like, the canonical time of how long this game was supposed to take place. Oh, that's cute. That's cute compared to my vengeance. But yeah, also, referring to what you said about the Persona with, like, milking the franchise. Honestly, I'm gonna be that guy and say I honestly don't mind, because usually the things they come out with are good quality. I would mind if it was not good quality, but in terms of, like, all of the spin-offs that they've done, honestly, I can't really think of one which I'd say was bad. I'd say that there are ones which people have no interest in, like the dancing games. But, like, out of all of them, yeah. Yo, what's good, Master Hellish? Good to see you again. In a slightly more casual environment. But yeah. At least it's not as bad as Nidhogg's Revenge. Nidhogg just wanted to torture Ishgard for eternity. Yeah, no, Nidhogg's Revenge in F14 was, like, super grudge levels, you know? Slashy. Anyway, welcome to the section where I now have to do all of those miscellaneous quests, which I couldn't do. So that should be fun. Fun fact, everyone, I work with Master Hellish. He's one of the people at my new job. That's all I'll say on the matter. So no one say anything incriminatory, please. Did you grab all the quests? Yes, I did. I grabbed them off camera, so it's all good. If there's any more, then I'll be sure to pick them up. Takes a deep inhale. His revenge got to the point where it was only about him. He literally attacked his niece because she dared think of peace. Yeah. You know, that's the point. It's the fact that it had been, like, festering inside for, like, what? Like, how many hundreds of years? At that point, if you were somehow able to talk someone out of revenge who has literally been wanting it for thousands of years, then that's just impressive. And from a story writing perspective, I'd almost call it a cop-out, cough Naruto. Oh, there was nothing worse than the main big villain, the first main big villain, as opposed to the main big villain, which came out of nowhere, going, I've come this far. Why am I regretting it now? And it's like, really? You're regretting it now? You're literally about to destroy the world and you're regretting it now? Like, oh shit, I didn't think it would actually be that bad. Whoops. Implying Naruto was good to begin with. To be fair, the very, very first arc with Zabuza was the best it ever got. Zabuza and Haku, honest to god, good villains. The best villains they ever got were the very first ones. If you do the dungeon quest, you can understand Nidhogg. He just beat the dude till he is a good guy again. Or just use talk no jutsu. If you just talk and sound really convincing, you can convince anyone to regret what they've done. This is why redemption's really hard, because if you make it just so that they just regret it immediately, then that just comes off as, like, having really bad conviction, you know?
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Like, imagine having a plan for literal multiple years, painstakingly trying to get it together, finally getting to the point where you can do it, and then at the end you're like, I don't know though. No, by that point you're going to... No, by that point you're going to commit. Like, redemption and, like, regret in writing is very hard to do. Because it takes time. I still maintain that the best redemption arc ever in fiction, or one of the best, is Zuko from Avatar The Last Airbender. Because he did what he set out to do. Like, he did it. And then he regretted it. Like, he didn't, like, stop midway. He did it, or thought that he did it, and then got what he wanted, and then was like, wait a minute, this isn't right. And even then, it still took him time to come to the, like, conclusion of, no, this is actually not what I want. No, I've done the Dragoon quest line, and it makes me dislike him even more. It got to the point where he was literally throwing his kids into a slaughter just to avenge his long-lost sister. Yeah, I don't really feel sorry for Nidhogg. I don't feel sorry for him. I feel pity, which is different. Because it's like, man, it must be sad. It must be sad to be that filled with rage for that long. But still doesn't mean I condone, you know, or feel, you know, sympathy for him. It's definitely more pity. Even Mid-God was like, yeah, you kids need to chill. Mid-God was the best during Heaven's Sword. Just a dragon that just comes out every so often just to shit talk you. It's like, yo, I've been around this long. Yeah, I know. I'm not gonna do anything. What of it? Until he got to the end and was like, you're pretty cool, I guess. I guess I can do something. And then in the Omega Raid, he's like, it's not like I'm trying to help you, Baka. I have actually still yet to do the Omega Raid. That's still something I have not done yet. I haven't had the time to commit to it, unfortunately. I'm sorry, I had to... I just realized that I'm, like, super low right now. Ooh, okay, I did that, like, in frame perfect. There we go. I demand a Fantasy Fridays?
Good job, everyone.
I don't know if that's the thing I can do. There's a lot of competition for FF out there. I would love to do it. No, seriously, I would love to do it, but it's really hard to get into the game now. And when I say the game, I don't mean the literal game. I mean to get into the, like, the whole thing and just things I want to do. Yeah, I wish I could. I really do. I really do. Man, Bleach got to the point with me where I was reading it just to finish it. Yeah, no, that's what happened with me and Naruto. I committed, I went through it, I got to the end, and I was like, yep, I'm done. And then it was like, hey, do you want to watch Boruto? And I went, no. Apparently it's way better because Hashimoto is not writing it, so it's legit better. Until Hashimoto... is it Hashimoto? Or is it... It is Hashimoto, right? The writer of Naruto? Yeah, he's not writing Boruto. And everyone was like, we're fine with this. Until Hashimoto... Kishimoto, that's what it was. Thank you. I knew there was a Moto in there somewhere. Yes, sorry, Kishimoto. Kishimoto was off going to do his own thing. Apparently that didn't go so hot. And then he came back and was like, hey, so you remember how I said I wasn't going to write this series? Can I come back? And then everyone was like, we're kind of doing fine without you. Yeah, but I'm the creator, though. It's one of those weird scenarios where people don't want the creator to come back because the new person is better. Which is kind of messed up, but also kind of funny. So that was big damage. Holy shit. That was it! He wanted to do a baseball manga. And then he didn't. Samurai 7 was cancelled before he even reached a year. Jesus. Like, yeah, that's just... that's also just sad. Well, if nothing else, this miscellaneous quest, these miscellaneous quests I'm doing is a great chance to explore the entire city, as dead as it is. George Lucas, yeah. Cough, cough. David Cage. It's such a weird scenario. At some point, you have to acknowledge that the old creation has just outgrown you. At least they keep their names on it. Yeah, I mean, again, it's just... It's a weird scenario, because... You can't deny they're the creator, you know? They are the creator, but... I don't even know. Like, I don't know what I would do if I was in that situation. Whether I was the creator, or whether I was, you know, talking to the creator, so to speak. Like learning about the development of Star Wars. Yep. Oh wait, can I not jump? Ah, damn it, really? Can I not jump? Okay, fine. I guess I'll go around in order to get that. Yeah, let's just go around here. Jump itself isn't in great state as it is right now. Similar thing is happening to Dragon Ball. Yeah, kind of. Like, the manga apparently is so much better. And... yeah, it's just... I don't even think Kira Toriyama is like... You know, I don't think it's even the case that, you know, he's not trying. I think he is legit trying. He's just... The problem is, he's never been one for, like, complex stories. So... When he's when you try to make something like Dragon Ball a bit more complex with a bit more substance, it's hard. And he's never been one for complex stories. He's always, like, the thing is, like, Toriyama started out as a gag manga author before Dragon Ball happened. So it was kind of nuts when that became as popular as it did. Because it was like, oh god, now I'm the spearhead in a genre I've never done anything for. And you know, that's scary. Suddenly being known for something that you have, like, you've never been, credited for. Like, hearing about the development of Star Wars, Lucas was literally a liability to his own story. He wanted to make it way more political. I remember that. Like, I remember that part of it. Like, he really wanted to add a political, like, undertone to it, which, yeah, got completely scrapped. He wanted Luke to become Darth Vader, and then the producer refused and told him that it was a stupid idea. The thing is, George Lucas has helped make good things. It's just his, I would say his strength is definitely not in storytelling. Crap, what do I want to do now? Perfect! That was good damage. Yeah, maybe he's just maybe he would just be better in a non-director role, you know? Or like, you know, when he has like handlers to help. He's not the only one as well. Like, the other good example of like when, like, a lot of the time people were like saying, you know, oh, give creative control to the artists as much as possible. And sometimes that's just not a good idea, depending on who it is. Sometimes you maybe go a little bit too far with your creativeness. Who was the director of that Nutcracker movie? There was a Nutcracker movie where... Who was it? Who was the director of that film? Not just manga authors, writers in general sometimes have their stories overhauled to the point where it looks like the Four Realms one. Maybe? It's the one that literally has mouse Nazis. Like, it's that one. It's the one with literal mouse Nazis. And you go, oh, okay, this is what your vision is. The only Nutcracker movie I remember was the Barbie one. That one's a better one. But yeah, that was a Nutcracker movie that came out a few years ago, where I think the director was a bit insane. And... I'm not gonna lie, I haven't watched the whole film. It's just very uncomfortable to watch, even, like, the trailers for it, for multiple reasons. I remember being advertised, like, a couple times and looking at it, and I go, this is really disturbing. Yo, hey, Yuna, how's it going? When in doubt, use Nazis as your villain template, and then be really tasteless with your depiction. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I'm not gonna go down that road. I'm not gonna go down that rabbit hole with talking about it. Nope. I'm good. Hey! Good news, though. Melia has now finished her skill tree. Perfect. And so has, Fiora. Cool. Which means, I can... Battle party, all stats, fills party gauge. If two allies are incapacitated, that would actually be super good. So, yeah, we're going to finish the daring route, and then we'll go down the courage route. Perfect. The Nutcracker in the Four Realms by Lassie Hellstrom. Was that what it's called? Was it the Nutcracker in the Four Realms? Yeah, probably. It was probably that one. If that's the one that keeps coming up, it was probably that one. Oh, Nutcracker 3D. Was it literally just called the Nutcracker 3D? Anyway, regardless, it's one of those. I don't, you know what? I don't want to remember. I'm good, you know? I'm good. I don't need to remember it existing. I don't need to remember its name. I do, however, have a bunch of unique monsters that I need to kill right here. Persona 5 Striker's last surprise is addicting. It's super good. I'm so happy that I can now actually start listening to the soundtrack. Because I wanted to be, I wanted to keep it a surprise. Do I want to... I'm super low on health already. What the hell, Fiora? What happened? I was a frame too early. Shit, that's actually super bad. Right, let me... God, I could have, like, killed so many of them right here if I didn't fuck that up. Okay, right. We need to focus a little bit. There is a lot going on right now. There's one ability that I actually need to re-equip on Fiora, and I should have re-equipped it ages ago, considering how many Mechon we're fighting. Shit. I don't know what I want to do right now. I think, honestly, I'm just gonna let it kill me. I'm just gonna let it kill me, and I'm going to let them revive me. Okay, perfect. I honestly feel like that was the right call. Now, hopefully, if things go well, I should be able to... God damn it, I was hoping I would be able to get one more. When in doubt, run like a little beesh. Well, that's not going to happen, because I am going to win this fight, even if people have to die in the process. Jesus Christ, that does damage. Holy shit. Oh shit. Why are you going after Melia? Jesus Christ, it cannot decide who it wants to go to. And it's kind of hilarious. Oh god, it's going to me. Oh god, it's going to me. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that was close. Encourage everybody, make sure we don't die. And, okay, I guess they're gonna run like little beaches. Okay, cool, awesome. That went almost horrifically bad. You're made of metal, why so squishy? Because I didn't build her to be tanky. I built her to be squishy. You know what? I'll take it. I shall take it. I shall also take all of his crap. I shall also take this. Which is actually super important. Right. I think the only problem is now I actually have to drop down somewhere because I actually can't get back up, which kind of sucks, but hey. That being said, there's a bunch of enemies here that I apparently need to take, so that's pretty good. Thank you for the hydrate. Guys, can you just take care of him while I drink this? Thank you. He used aluminium, didn't you? I mean, it's cheap, it's light, it's effective. You know, gets the job done. Also, did I just hit the enemies above me? You know what? I'll take it. Just means I can take them all out at once. There we go. Now I can do good damage. Beam! And that is in the industry what we like to call reasonable damage. In fact, it was so reasonable, I can just do another chain attack. We choose to fight! Another quest done! Sweet! I am just killing it right now, quite literally. Yo, Agent Cat, welcome! Xenoblade 2 is more broken. Oh, I've actually finally, I need to mention, I finally watched the combat video, at least a little bit of it, for Xenoblade 2. And I can definitely say that I can see how that game gets broken with its mechanics. I can also see, properly now, that it actually told you not how to use the mechanics properly. Actually, can you kill a machine? If not, what do you do to it? Oh no, deactivating is kind of like killing. You know what? We need more rights for machines. You kill a person on screen, it becomes an instant 15 if you see any blood or any of their stuff. But no matter how violent you are towards machines, you can be as violent as you want to be, and it will only be PG-13. Or 12, if you're British. How is that fair to the machines? And how they feel?
Come on, we can do it.
Don't hold back.
Deactivating doesn't imply a violent, forceful action. Well, killing doesn't imply a forceful, violent action in terms of, like, you know, how it's done. You can have peaceful murders. Not that I would know anything about that. Yeah, you could just, you know, softly put a knife in between someone's ribs. Very, very softly. That would get the job done. Maybe. Not that I would know. Okay, how are we doing on the quests, actually? I have done a few of them. I still have a bunch that I need to do. God damn. God. Okay, well, we also got this that I really need to give back because it's super important. So once I move over here... Peaceful murders like a gentle stabbing. Yeah, pretty much. It's pretty much what I'm talking about. There, Senpai was drinking his orange squash and then nonchalantly pressing the detonator. Would you push the button? Would you cross the line? The answer may surprise you. Are we watching the State of Play tomorrow? I haven't decided yet. If we do, then I'll probably not do Xenoblade that day, just because I like focusing an entire session to Xenoblade, so we might just do... That might be a good way just to take a bit of a break. I might just watch the State of Play and then call it there, because... I've got it set up that I'll be streaming like 5 days in a row, so that might actually be a nice break. I don't know. I would say keep an eye out on the schedule. I'll obviously update and do the announcements and say, hey, I'm going to go live with this, if, you know, if there's going to be any update. Wow, you are really just all lined up for me, huh? But, yeah, I'm looking forward to the State of Play tomorrow. I think there could be some neat stuff. Oh, this is just too perfect. Line up nice for me. I love the swords for big damage on a single enemy, but when you get a perfect lineup like that for the cannon, it's so good. Videos crashing every 5 minutes. Gonna try this again another session. Night all, have fun, and hopefully see you next time. I wish you one day where you can actually watch a video without it crashing back. Honest to God. It'll be nice for you, and it'll be nice for me. Oh. Apparently I accidentally hit it upstairs as well. It's only 30 minutes, so not a bad idea. Yeah. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think anything super major will be announced. If I had to take a guess of, like, possibilities, because they said, what was it they said? They said it's going to be 10 games, both PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5. Some news, some updates on old ones that they've already talked about in State of Plays. And I'm honestly not trying to remember what they mentioned in previous State of Plays. I think we'll get an English version of that Nier trailer that dropped today. I think that's a very big possibility. That emote is showing up on our side. I can see it properly fine. Yeah, there's a new State of Play tomorrow. There will be some announcements. So... I'm looking forward to it. Like I said, I don't think it'll be anything... like, super major. If I had to do, like, a Hail Mary on something that might get announced, maybe. I think that it's reasonably possible that there might be a PS5 version of Final Fantasy VII Remake that might get announced. I think that's reasonable. I still think it's quite a low chance, but I don't think it's impossible. And, I don't know, in terms of new stuff, I'm not entirely sure. I like to see any new footage of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Oh, I think that's one of the other big things they'll show off. I think they'll actually finally show off the female Lombrax. I think they'll finally show off what she can do and how she plays. So, I think that'll be a big thing for it as well. Okay, right, so, what I want to do is go up and around so I can get some more stuff. And then R34 Artist will show off more of what she can do. You're not wrong. And you know what? That's okay. I can't believe the goal of, like, the main character lead going, oh yeah, we knew what was gonna happen when we designed this character. We knew exactly what was gonna happen. In fact, we made sure it would happen. To go, like, to do basically the anti-Blizzard and go, yeah, screw it, loot her. Go for it. We planned this. What a strategy. What a play, you know? Did that happen with Bayonetta? Bayonetta? Don't think so, with Bayonetta specifically.
Is everybody ready? I expect nothing short of our very best.
I mean, it got people's attention, so you know what? They were right. What is it with Insomniac? Like, having talent who also happen to be very horny. Like, there was that previous Insomniac employee who was quite high up, if I remember correctly, who left. And then he went on to make Honey Pop. And now we got the character lead coming out and going, yeah, we knew this was going to happen, we counted on it. What's going on at Insomniac? What's going on at Insomniac, and how do I get involved? It's kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like there's like one more story that I'm forgetting to just like round it out to the Rule of Threes. I guess the lack of sleep facilitates the horny. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Is that how that works? I can safely say... You know what? Nah, I'm not gonna say a damn thing. You know what? Nah. Nah, I'm good. I'm not going to say a damn thing. You were getting up there, Shulk. Oh, the other thing I wanted to do. I wanted, Ryan now got his upgraded bone upper. I still don't have my upgrades for freaking, freaking Fiora. I still can't believe I haven't had the ability to buy them yet. I wanted to put on this. I wanted to put on Shutdown. Question is, what would I get rid of? I don't really want to get rid of anything, to be honest. Like, I kind of like, but we're fighting Mechon, so it's going to be really useful. I'll get rid of Spearblade. Yeah, I'll do this. I'll put this there. I'll put this... I'll put that there. And then... yeah. Yes, that's what I'll do. So now I'll use the upgrade for doing back attacks instead of trying to get the topple, which, to be honest, with currently who I'm using, I haven't gotten a lot, so this will probably be more efficient in the long run, so that's what I'm going to do. To be fair, all the Ratchet and Clank titles. Well, you got me there. What are you talking about? You are a completely legit and non-horny company with titles like Ratchet and Clank up your arsenal. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what a name. How did they get away with that? And only have it be 7+. How? How did you get away with that? Someone must have had a friend in the age rate department. They didn't get away with it in the UK. I don't know if they... I can't remember if they did. You would think I would know. I had a friend who had that game. I don't think they did. I can't remember. I'm gonna be honest. I honest to God can't. Also, yo, what's good, Anthony? It's been a while. Oh, another unique enemy. Hello, hello. I'll be taking your points now. Reasonable damage, let's go. Speaking of reasonable damage. Hopefully putting them to sleep will actually help me stop some of the vision tags as well, which would be really nice. Didn't Jak and Daxter also try and get away with some, like, certain, like, titles or, like, innuendos with things? I feel like Jak and Daxter is a... I feel like Jak and Daxter is, like, a series that would try something like that.
But we mustn't be careless.
If I'm being honest. Right. Let's move on over here. Me baking all the available potatoes. I'll have leftovers, so that's a fucking lie. I would also like to point out that I just... Another unique enemy! Holy crap, there is a bunch of you, huh? Like, holy crap, there is a lot of you. Alright, hopefully this should... It's a little bit awkward considering we're on the bridge right now. Also, Dumbat and Melia just got an infinity boost. Hell yes. Also, apparently, Melia doesn't have anything, so this is embarrassing. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll take this. Crap, this is kind of... Yeah, this works. This works. You guys actually want to let any of you, like, finish the sentence you were trying to say? Kind of were just, like, sort of, like, overlapping each other. You must suffer more. Was not nearly spirited enough. Well, you would prefer it if they said it, you must suffer more. Just have a character that just says everything in the most sensual way possible. What could possibly go wrong? You can't do Dom Senpai? Is that a challenge? Are you challenging me right now? Paper Escape 3 got away with a little boy being asked by a yellow monkey for a date in a UK version. You please stop. I'm just gonna quit while I'm quick. Yes, I'm gonna quit while I'm ahead. No, I'm going to quit while I'm ahead. Or behind. In a hole. In one of those things. To be honest though, if I really wanted to give it a shot, I feel like it would be... I feel like I could make it work. The only problem is there would be questions from family members. I'm kind of amazed they haven't asked questions already, if I'm being honest. I'm just a vanilla ice cream! Come in here and you plop that vanilla tag on me. The nerve. Oh, I'm sure as hell not gonna fight you before I switch this party. One sec. Yeah, let's do the same party that we always do for Spikes, because this is the one that just gets it done. Okay, can we not do BDSM roleplay while I'm washing the dishes? God, at least wait till it's a Friday night, guys. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. At least I got a decent amount of stuff that I can do, but unfortunately... We'll get purged, there we go. It'd be kind of amazing if I were to fall off right now. I'm just saying. Okay, let me do that, and then let me also do this. Let's take this time to actually... get all of our stuff going. Perfect. Alright. It's currently... I feel like Freezenate would probably be the best course of action right now. Let's just get that chill damage going, and let's make him go super slow. There we go. Got your spike back because you are annoying. Let me do that. Get rid of it. There we go. Purge actually gained to the point where it can be somewhat useful now, which is really nice. Oh! Oh, cool! You just decided no! Awesome! Oh, I love it when enemies decide just, you know what, fuck it. Oh, you son of a... Oh, well, this sucks. Oh, well, this sucks. Oh, this is terrible. This is awful. God damn. Every night is a horny night. I need to wash the kettles, actually. I was actually just laying some water into the baking tray for a soap, but that means I was in the kitchen and I could not voice my resistance. Is it like Limser all over again? Oh god. That's a very different scene. Guys, you can... Oh my god, they're still fighting. Am I actually gonna have to... No, okay, never mind. They're coming back now. Jesus Christ. That went so badly so quickly. Not today, I'm burnt out on FF14 right now. I'll come back when there's more story. Actually, for y'all horny bastards, there's a very nice in-depth internet quiz to figure out your kinks. Wanted linked in the Discord. I mean, we might as well at this point.
The enemy's weak, but don't drop your guard.
I think I got Rope Bunny and Brat. I feel like I should tag this. I feel like I should tag this as NSFW. Because it is. There we go. Alright. Come on, Shulk. Let's get the job done. I don't think I'm ready to be that point in my life where I just casually share that information. We're getting to that point. We're not quite there yet. Give it a couple more years. Right. At least we're getting to explore the area a little bit, which is kind of nice. So, I must at least admit that. Yo, I got Brat too, but my second's vanilla because I'm an ace baby. Yeah, ace is absolutely perfectly valid. It's all absolutely valid, you know? Doesn't make anyone less or any, you know, make you any less or any worse than anyone else. What the mod says, get that cake. I'm genuinely happy with how many... I'm genuinely happy with how many different people from the LGBTI, you know, plus community and various other... I'm genuinely happy how many people, like, stay around for here. There's a bunch of, like, you know, trans, ace, people identify as, you know, he, she, they, any. Like, there's a bunch of people that, like, stick around. And you know what? That honestly makes me happy. It makes me happy because it at least tells me that people feel safe enough so that they can stay, you know? Which is honestly a good feeling. What's not a good feeling is I'm about to hecking die. Or at least take a shit ton of damage. Come on. Holy shit, I actually got there in time. Oh, that new ability which makes it so that it takes way more time, lets you have way more time before you see the thing. It's super useful. Okay, right. While it's down, I'm actually going to focus on you, because you don't have Spike. Talks about loot quizzes, then says heck instead of swearing. Let's be honest, when have I ever been actually consistent? Like, let's be real, when have I actually ever been consistent about anything? Yeah, exactly. This is pretty on brand for me, all things considered. God, I want to increase the buster damage so bad, but it's so expensive. And auto arts are super expensive. I know that's because they're super good, but still. I also find it nuts, like, playing this. Like, I forget that Shulk basically, like, he gets his full moveset, barring, like, extra abilities, like, super early. Like, he basically just, like, gets his, you know, his full moveset on the battle palette, and then he never gets a new ability after that. And then anything else is just Monado arts. Which is kind of nuts. Okay, right, so we still need to go up there and then around. We still got over here that I need to check out. There's still a bunch that we can do in the city. Also, it's a pretty slow day today, all things considered. People have been very busy recently, which honestly makes sense. I should know, I've been super busy as well. Actually, how am I doing on my Collectopedia now? I still have a couple things that I need to get. I'm kind of a little bit worried that I can't remember what becomes inaccessible when plot stuff happens. I honest to God cannot remember. And that's a little bit concerning to me. Because it's very possible that if I don't do certain things, they're lost forever, which kind of sucks, but that's just the way it is. This area? Okay. That's all you need to say. That basically means I have to finish it first try. And if that's the case, then, like, what would you do if you didn't get the stuff for Colony 6? Like, would you still be able to trade for the stuff? Because if not, that's nuts. That means you just wouldn't be able to finish it. That being said, it's actually entirely possible to screw yourself out of a bunch of stuff in this game. Wow, I actually got 0 experience from that. I just noticed. Huh. Unless that was a achievement that I got and not defeating an enemy, which would make sense. Which would make way more sense. Ricky. Hey! Ricky is now a full bona fide coward. Good job. We are getting up there with those skill trees. I have a lot of affinity coins also that are open for, like, everyone. I'm gonna have to do some serious, like, restructuring of everything once I get a chance. Also, I am now going to finally go back to who I was using before. And also what I'm going to do... Actually... Dunbar's doing really well along with Melia. So, actually, what I'm going to do is... Dunban, I'm going to switch you out for Rhine. For the time being. Oh, in the time trial, it lets you buy it later. That's actually super good. Ricky is out there living that scaredy cat life. We stand. Hey, cowards live longer. That's just a fact of life. Quite literally. If you're a coward, you are more likely to live longer. It's true. Just be a massive coward and run away whenever you need to face anything in life, and you will just continue living. That's clearly the takeaway. Don't face your fears. Run away. Run away and keep on hiding. Lie, cheat, steal to victory. I don't think I have it in my life to... I don't think I have it in me to lie, cheat, and steal, honestly. Like... I just feel way too bad. Have I told white lies before? Oh, absolutely. But... nothing that I would ever actually consider, like, really bad. Except when I was young. When I was young, my morals were slightly less, what's the word should I use? They were less, defined. I think that's the word I'll use. Just because I was a young, stupid kid that didn't know any better. Politeness is the only acceptable hypocrisy. That's a quote and a half. But I admit, a cowardly tank might not be optimal. Like every kid? Yeah, pretty much. Kids' morals are non-existent, for the most part. That being said, I never had a problem following rules. Like, no joke, if I was told to do something, I would just do it. I wouldn't question why, I would just do it. I still do that sometimes, but I'm a bit better at, like, defining, you know, and asking why have I got to do certain stuff, as opposed to just doing it. Which could, you know, possibly maybe get you in hot water if you, don't pay attention. So, I've at least improved in that respect, but, there's still absolutely room for there was still absolutely room for improvement, and I do way better at it nowadays. Kids fall into two camps: the goody two-shoes kids who are incapable of thinking for themselves, and the ones who rebelled for the sake of rebelling. I don't like Life is Strange overall, but there's one piece of writing I remember, and I think it was in the 3rd episode, where you can find like a excerpt from like the principal's notes, where he's talking about Chloe and going, this character who keeps on going on with her pointless rebellions. Not pointless, what was the word they used? He used his non-existent, non-focused rebellions. Rebelling for the sake of rebelling, you know?
That was great, guys.
Nicely done.
Like I said, I'll be honest, I have really big problems with some of the writing in that game, but there were some nuggets of you know, oh, this is actually great.
Don't get careless. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy.
This won't take long.
That's a game that I can watch someone play. I would never play it myself. I do apologize that it's been a lot of, combat and just talking so far. I do assure you, this was not my plan, but, like I said, because it's all timed, it's just turned out that way. If nothing else, this is good grinding, especially for, Affinity and stuff. I never played a second of Life is Strange except for the demo, and as soon as I saw the teacher with the glasses, I instantly said villain, so it's a good thing I never bought the game because I guessed it immediately. Well, I know it's been... When did that came out? 2013. I would say that's been long enough for spoilers. I would still say be careful, because you were very specific. But it has been long enough since spoilers, so it's not too much of a problem, but I would be careful how you word stuff like that, because some people might have not played it or are interested in playing it in the future. Big beam.
Feels good, right? That was great, guys. Was that a little too much?
Big beam would be better if Fiora gave it a name and shouted it out as soon as she was saying it. You know? Destroy beam! Destroy buster! Or, I don't know, unibeam! And that's all of the beams I can think of in video games. Those are the two. Like Laha Bread in FF14. That also works. Slash kill. That's a question for chat. If you could have a beam come out of anywhere of your body, where would you put it? I don't know if I would want it in the chest. I feel like that would cause really serious heartburn. I'll probably go with my hands. Hands, I feel like, would be a pretty safe bet. And it'd be easier to point it. Ass, of course. That would be some really, really bad ass play or diarrhea when it comes to dealing with that. So much for the vaunted glory of man. Pathetic, you boasted of unrivaled power, and yet you still failed. Finger beam. Finger lasers going full Dr. Doom with it. That's also a good shout. Also, while I'm here, I should probably actually activate the thing I'm supposed to be activating to continue on. There we go. Perfect. Let's be honest, if you're a man and didn't say dick beam, you're a liar. No, no! That would hurt, dude! That'd be terrible. There'd be literally no advantage to that. I wouldn't be able to aim it properly. It would hurt like hell. There'd be no, like... It would be really awkward when it activates when you really don't want it to. No, that's a terrible idea. What are you talking about?
Okay, let's go. Display no mercy. Leave it to Roy.
That would absolutely cause problems. Wake up with the morning wood and a hole in the ceiling. Yeah, basically. We always somehow get to these conversations. I don't regret it. I'm just disappointed. Speaking of dicks, I'm happy to say my caseworker is working on getting me into an endocrinologist so I can have HRT. That's... Yo, that's super good news. Hey, I'm happy for you. That was a hell of a segue. Good job. Melia, could you pick up Ryan? Okay, fine. I'll pick him up. Too busy with your magic spells. But no, that's super good news. I'm super happy for you that you're also making, like, really fast progress on that. Because... I wouldn't say I'm good... I know... I've been friends with friends, I think is the best way to put it. I wouldn't say that I've actually, to be honest, I've ever been friends with anyone that's ever had to go through that personally, which... And from what I understand, it's, you know, sometimes the whole process and, like, being able to afford it and do everything with it, it can sometimes take a ton of time. So if it's, like, progressing smoothly with you and fast, then that's great. Yeah, soon my gross man meat will shrink away into nothing and I'll grow boobs. Yeah. Ah, that's a good way of putting it. My TiVo died today, so I lost DuckTales Season 1 and 2, but the TiVo was going to automatically delete them in April 1st, but plus they never got Season 2 of Rise of TMNT. TiVo's still a thing? Huh. Really? I did not know that. But yeah. The thing is, I'm older than some people, so the "are you sure is this what you want" phase is kind of not an issue. That's also fair. I mean, obviously, you know, always 100%, you know, make sure it's what you want, and, you know, and if you thought it through, absolutely always think it through. But definitely from my impression of what you've been saying, you're 100%, you know, going for it, and, you know, we're all happy for you. That's super good news. I feel bad sometimes because I legit am happy, but I'm British, so sometimes it comes off as like, ah, I'm super happy for you, I swear, and it's like, no, I actually am happy. My goddamn British genes causing it to, you know, come out as like somewhat of an asshole response. I hate it sometimes. I really do. There's like tons of people I know where they, you know, they get like, oh, I'm so happy for, you know, and they get like really into it, and I'm like, man, I can't do that. And I feel kind of bad. Seriously, why do you call fries chips? Because that's what they were called. We came up with the name first, so that's what we called them. Actually, well, that's a lie. We didn't come up with the name first. Because you get chips and you get fries. They're different. It's like, why do you call a biscuit a cookie? A cookie is a type of biscuit. Like, chips is a type of chip. as opposed to fries, which are different. Don't you start on the cookie biscuit one. Cookie is a type of biscuit. I bet you're one of those people that tries to say a muffin isn't a type of, a muffin is not a type of cake. No, it isn't a cookie. Cookies are their own thing. But that's what I'm saying! The cookies are their own thing! The cookies can choose to be cookies if they want to. And I'm tired of saying that they don't deserve the right to be called cookies. We call them chips because they're smaller and fatter fries with those long thin ones you get in McDonald's. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, chips and fries are different. Like, a chip is a chip and a fry is a fry. So, steak fries, yeah. But we just call them fries. Like, because you don't just have them with steak. I have had them with steak before. But you have them with other things. But it's still fries? I am not going to fall into this fry and cookie agenda that you're trying to push on here. They're a type of fry. Alright, fine. Here's another one for you. Is a hot dog a type of sandwich? Real talk. No? Okay, good. Okay, we at least agree on something. Yes? Oh, Cheston, you are playing in dangerous water now, right now, my friend. Man decided to go right in at the deep end. He took his armbands off. Decided to go swimming in shark-infested waters. Why in God's name would it be a sandwich? The argument is because you're putting something between technically two parts of a bread. Even though it's still, like, it's a bun. It's not even fully enclosed in the bread. I mean, you get some sandwiches where that happens, to be fair. It's kind of like a Subway sandwich if you squint. I don't like this sandwich agenda. I don't know why it's all agendas now. It's all agendas. The food agenda. The food big business. It's all a conspiracy, I tell you. Damn Subway's putting chemicals in the Subway sandwiches to make everyone think it's all sandwiches. Because sandwiches have multiple meats. But wait, what about the ones that don't have meats then? Like, I have a tuna and sweet corn sandwich. But tuna's not a meat, unless you count fish as meat, which it's arguably is. I mean, that gets a bit more technical. Call anything in the UK between bread and a roll. Fish is meat. Man, you guys just keep on respawning, huh? That's actually super good for me. Well, actually, I mean, it's also because I'm teleporting all over the place, which also makes you respawn, which is good. Yeah, what about cheese sandwich, then? Because that's still a sandwich. It's still between two pieces of bread. Yeah, or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. What the fuck? Why would you call fish not meat? Because it's fish. Is that just an American thing? Just sort of making, like, a broad tag for things and going, ah, fuck it, it's this. Freaking cookies, fries, and now meat. Fish is a type of meat, even though fish is fish. It's a separate food group! Is it grilled cheese? If not, it's just an abomination. And, I mean, you say that. I know people that really liked cheese sandwiches back in the day as children. Wait, what about sandwiches that only have one piece of bread? Oh god, those are not sandwiches. Okay, well then that gets technical, because then you get the... Okay, so here's what you do, right? There's some people that get the bread, right? They get the bread, they put their filling on top, but then they close it and then eat it like that. They don't cut it, they just, like, close the bread on top, so it's enclosed in something, but it's technically... you know, still only one bread. It's a living organism, it's flesh, it's meat. Well, plants are living organisms. If you really want to get technical, a plant is a living organism. So, by that definition, vegetables are meat. Plants are an entirely different group. Yeah, so is fish. Oh, man. Stop before you ruin the vegans. Oh, don't worry. They already ruined themselves. I'm sorry, vegans. I could never give up meat or fish. Ever. Ever. The world could be dying, and they would say, we need to stop the cows from spreading the methane, and I'd be like, yo, but my meat, though. I want my meat, though. But consider this, our insect... Yeah, see, then that's the next level. Our insects a type of meat. Because you do get protein from them. Yes. Okay, that one I can kind of agree with. I can kind of agree with that one. Guess it depends how big I guess it depends how big it is. You eat crabs and lobster, they're literally sea spiders and roaches. Yeah, just switch to cannibalism. There we go. Problem solved. Just switch to cannibalism and then problem solved. Man, it really is a quiet day today. It's fine though. We're having fun. I'm thankful for all of you that have shown up today. Hope you're having fun. It's actually you know what? All things considered, it's actually kind of good that this is the session where this is happening. Even if we did have a massive plot dump. Well, you know. Is that a challenge? No. How about you don't do that? Real talk, maybe don't try that, you know? That might not be a good idea. Fill time we're doing side quests. Exactly. You need to get to this point eventually. Honestly, like, it's always one of those things when you get to this point. Hey, perfect. Was I able to actually finish one of those? Right, so now I still got the telephy I need to get to. I also still need to get to that area as well, so I should be able, if I'm lucky. I still got that other unique monster I need to take care of as well. Not gonna worry about you for the time being. Melia also is getting on better with Fiora now, which is super good. Who does Fiora need to get along with now? Ryan, Ricky, and Sharla. Well, we're still working on Ryan. Sharla, we could definitely put in. Food is such a good subject to talk about, though. I mean, it really is. I mean, everyone can talk about it, because everyone eats it. At least, I hope you do. Honestly, if there was, like, one good reason why I like having a bunch of people watch me, I mean, obviously, just, you know, especially when doing RPG stuff, it's just nice to talk. It's a good time to talk, you know? I mean, honestly, when you think about it, that's why stuff like Battle Royales also do super well on stream, because there's just a lot of downtime, which just lets people, you know, talk a lot while things are happening on camera. No cat fight? No cat fight. Everyone's going to get along super well, and it's going to go fine. I'd also like to point out that Twitch seems to be fucking up with its system again, which is not a surprise. It's never a surprise, but I just noticed that it's, once again, it's doing that thing where it tells me like 3 different pieces of information at once. That's honestly one of the good things about doing RPGs, is like, it actually has like a lot of downtime where I can just focus and just chat for times like these. Yeah, I think RPGs are genuinely good stream games as well. I cannot imagine doing like a traditional sort of LP style of some games, especially like Shin Megami Tensei. That game is not an LP game. That game is a stream game, you know? That is a game where you need people available so you can chat, because there is a lot of nothing in that game. And when I say nothing, I don't mean that in a bad way. It has a lot of, like, slow moments. So when SMT, honestly, I'm hoping, because SMT3 is getting the HD version, which is coming out soon, which is super good. And then there's SMT4, which I would love to do, but it's unfortunately only available on 3DS. So I would have to emulate that, which I have tested out. And honestly, I feel like I would need a better PC before that's possible. So, you know, once again, talking about, you know, better PC and being able to do that. So that's something that I'll need to focus on, you know, in the future. And then there's SMT5, which will take another 5 years to come out, because that's just how Atlas does things. So, conclusion, I would absolutely love to do SMT. This is where I just throw all of that out and I just do SMT1. This is where I do SMT 1 and 2, and those are the only 2 I do. Emulation, it work? Most speedrunners do it? Oh, absolutely. No, I know the emulation does work. It's just the problem is when you have to emulate and stream at the same time is the big problem. Because that's very resource-heavy intensive. I've tried it before in the past to different varying degrees of success. It's generally harder to emulate 3DS games because of the way that the emulation works. You actually have to render, like, double the amount of game because of the dual screen. And the way that it actually figures that out is by basically rendering the CPU twice, which is very resource intensive. So there's a few things I would love to do from 3DS, but I just can't right now because it's just not possible. But now that I have a job, guess what? Now I can actually make money. So I'll actually be able to save up for a nice new PC. My big hope is by the time I save up enough, there will actually be a stock of the NVIDIA cards, the 370s to the 390s. And I'll probably shoot for a 380. Because the 390 is for crazy people. And that would be my plan. Okay, let's try this again, and this time not fall off. That'd be great. That'd be great if this time we don't actually just straight up fall off. Okay, so could you please come over here? Okay, here we go. I just noticed, even when I'm doing the purge attack, it still hits me. It still hits me with the thing. That's nuts. You know what I should use? I should also use my new armor move. That's also another thing that I should do. Thankfully, I upgraded my PC for the mass shortage, before the mass shortage of graphics card. Yeah, scalpers are assholes. That's basically the end story on that. Yeah, that actually killed me. The spike actually kills me. That's amazing. I'm actually stuck in a pretty bad rhythm right now. Oh god, yeah, no, I don't want to die. 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 Okay, just stay back. I'm gonna reset this fight. I'm not gonna fall down. I'm just gonna reset the fight. This was a bad start. At least I know that I can get him out of there, so I don't have a chance of falling off, which is super nice. Do they still have a shortage of the graphics cards? I'm guessing so. I'm guessing it's still going to be like a few months before they come back in stock. And honestly, I want to get a second PC so that I can use this one that I'm currently using for the streaming, and then the new one for the for actually doing the game playing, which will take a bit of setup. And if I do that, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where the hell I'll actually keep both of them. Yeah, they're still shorted? Yeah, I figured. Makes sense, unfortunately. Oh my god. Okay, right. I got the chain available, but I'm not going to use it because I know I'm inevitably going to die. Actually, no. Change of plan. I'm actually going to use it so that I can heal myself back to maximum. Perfect. Little brother's tried to upgrade his PC and can't find any. Yeah. If nothing else, maybe the amount of time it will take, it will go down in price. That's unlikely, if I'm being honest, but, you know, still a chance. Like, that's super unlikely, but it's still the better option than rather going for like the the old option, which was like the 280s, which like was super expensive, and this one's like, graphics cards are weird because you get like I remember, you know, when the 1080 Ti came out, which was like the super beastly one at the time, and the one I've got in my current PC is a 1060, which it was like the budget version of the 1080. And honestly, I still think it's super good. Like, it definitely gets the job done. Also, Charlotte, don't run away from me. I need you to heal us. There we go. Perfect. But yeah, then they did the 20 series, like I think it was like the 2080 and the 2070 or something, and then those were super expensive. But then it's the ones that you want afterwards which came out, because the 380s and the 370 and the 360 and the 390 were like half the cost for like double the power. It was nuts. Sorry for the technical talk. I'm just it's just nuts to me, like how And it will probably happen again, you know? It's gonna probably happen with the next stuff. That's right, I was supposed to get a PC. Sounds like some good news for me. Honestly, for the 380, it's still really expensive. So honestly, I don't want to say it's not worth it. It depends what it depends what you're gonna play. Like the 380 and the 390 are for like 4K playing at 60 FPS, or like games to get to like 144 FPS. They're insane, you know. They are absolutely insane how like powerful they are. So if you don't have like a 4K system, or you just want really high performance for a really long time, those are the ones that you get. Price will be high even when it's in stock for a while. You got a 2070 Super? Did I get the... Huh. I got the rare drop for Fiora before I even got the before I even got the ability to buy her books. That's amazing. And I can upgrade that all the way. And I don't even have it equipped right now! That's great. That's amazing. I actually need to start also thinking about upgrading the shield, because we're actually still getting to the point where enemies' talent arts are getting like really, really, really high. So, okay. But yeah, the 2070 Super is, from what I understand, when it came out, it was fine, but it wasn't like the huge jump that people expected, like the 3000 series was. Oh, you respawned. I guess I should take you down. Kind of nuts to think, because like there's so many like things I wanted to upgrade, like for example the I'm still waiting for like Nintendo to inevitably announce their Switch Pro, which I'm gonna be shocked if they don't announce it. Like, I thought they had a chance of announcing it for Monster Hunter, and now that's probably not gonna happen. I'll be shocked if they don't announce it for Breath of the Wild 2. I'll be absolutely shocked if they don't. That was the last Telethia. Investigation completes. Oh, hello. How does this numerical system even work? Is this all one company making graphics cards or what? Okay, right. So basically, just for a quick, like, brief introduction, there's two main companies for graphics cards. There's, oh my god, I'm blanking. It's Nvidia and oh my god, why am I blanking on their name? It's not ADI. That's a video file format. It's Radeon. It's the Radeon. It's Radeon. Someone help me, please. I am blanking super hard. AMD. Thank you. That's what that's the company's name. I wanted to say ADI so bad, but that's a video file. ADM, Radeon, with their Radeon series. They're the two big graphics companies. Typically, Nvidia usually is the bigger of the two when it comes to PC manufacturing of graphics cards, and Radeon AMD is usually bigger for console. They usually do all of like the chips for consoles and stuff, and like all of the stuff and hardware that goes in there. AMD has been kind of like, sort of trailing for a long time. They've actually done way better recently. So when we talk about 1080s and 2080s and that, like, level of, like, you know, graphics cards, those are all NVIDIA cards. That's how they do all of their numerical stuff. They do, like, the 10,000 series. They do, like, very old school, like, you know, the Graphicinator 10,000 or something like that. And honestly, when you actually look at their numbering system, it doesn't really make any sense. Because it went NVIDIA GeForce 1000 series, then it went to the GTX series, which then started at like 870 to like 900, and now they're at 30. Long story short, it doesn't actually really make that much sense. Typically, you just gotta go look at bigger number. Number is bigger, therefore it better. Typically. PC graphics cards numbering and naming has always been terrible. Like, no joke, has always been bad. But then again, we're also talking about the industry that decided, like, in the 90s and early 2000s, how do we sell graphics cards? Put a half-naked lady on them. On the box. That'll do it. Consider me enlightened. Thanks, Senpai. Yeah, I enlightened you to the fact that the numbering system is all bullshit. Basically, I'd recommend getting someone who kind of knows what they're talking about. So if anyone wants PC upgrades, I'm somewhat available. I somewhat know what I'm talking about. I wouldn't say I'm a super expert. I would say I know more than a lot. But I wouldn't say I'm, like, the biggest expert. Like, I still needed to do some research and some, like, help when I was doing my rig from, like, a few years ago now. Typically, and I also got mine pre-built because there was a deal going on at the time. Typically, a lot of PC people like to build from scratch. I haven't actually tried that yet. I'm not sure if I would try again this time. Yeah, I know just enough too. I know enough not to get super into the rabbit hole. I think it's fair to say. I know enough not to be super into the rabbit hole. Also, I still need a bunch of parts in order to do this quest. This one's going to be the most annoying. Oh yeah, this thing got an AMD. Oh, you just checked. That's just for the graphics card. Then you get, like, other parts, like the CPU, which is done usually by Intel, or AMD actually also do CPUs as well. So, then you got, like, that level of stuff. So, yeah, there's a bunch. There's a bunch to wrap your head around. It's simultaneously easier and harder than a lot of people make it out to be. In before someone asks, how do I download more RAM? That remains my favorite stupid joke when talking about upgrading stuff. It's such a stupid joke. I don't know why, it just cracks me up, the idea of downloading RAM. And the thing is, for most people, you listen to that and you go, what? Why is that weird? Generally, you will either stick with Intel only or AMD. Yeah, basically. It will either be AMD or it will be Intel. There are others, but they're not, like, super huge market space. Yeah, the PC market space is kind of weird because you get the two big companies for each part, and then that's it. But then you also get, like, a lot of companies for, like... But then it gets complex, because then you get different types of all of the graphics cards. Also, where the fuck is Ryan going? What? Why? Ryan, why did you... What? Why did you go over here? Okay, I guess he really just wants to smash more Mechon. I thought we'd been doing enough Mechon smashing, but I guess not. Oh, God damn it. I always do that bit too early. I'm illiterate when it comes to news, but I did somehow drag this laptop over its Best Buy days. Yeah, I had to get used to my new work laptop. I'll say this, the work laptop they gave me is actually a super nice laptop. I don't like laptops. Like, even when I'm using a laptop, I use a mouse and I use a keyboard. I don't typically like using trackpads, or... I don't mind using the keyboard laptop. That's not a problem. I'm just used to a regular keyboard, so they sent one. That being said, the laptop they sent me is actually kind of nice. I mean, obviously, you know, I wouldn't play anything on it, but in terms of, like, you know, actually loading things and doing work, it's fine. It's got pretty good... It's actually got a Core i7 Intel CPU, which is pretty good for a laptop, especially a business one. It's also got a touchscreen. I found that out randomly the other day. I had a little smudge on the screen, so I tried to wipe it off, and then I accidentally found out that it had a touchscreen. You attach a separate keyboard to a laptop? Yeah! I find it easier that way. Plus, I can use that keyboard for other things, which is also nice. Like FF14. Because I got my PC keyboard, and now I have another keyboard for when I go online on PlayStation, because you can attach a keyboard and mouse to your PlayStation and use that to type, which is super useful. You know, maybe a slight abuse of work equipment, but, you know, it's fine. It's not... I'm not abusing the laptop with the the sensitive data. That would actually be terrible. Although it was funny, because I accidentally went onto, like, a forum site, because I was trying to go get to my company's website, and I accidentally clicked on a game forum site with the same name as the company, because I thought it was the company website. So that's, like, that's the most suspicious website I've clicked on so far, but no one's asked any questions, so I think I'm good. I clicked off immediately afterwards. Trackpad is fine for general use. Anything more you want a mouse? I disagree. I think the trackpad was a mistake. At least it's not the nub. The nub. Okay, no, you know what? I take it back. Touchpads are not a mistake. The nub was a mistake. There's a reason laptops don't really have it anymore. Okay, one more new part and then we're good. If they got the same name, then I'm pretty sure they figured it out. Yeah, I would hope so. You know, as long as I don't click on, like, adverts saying hot singles near you, then I should be good. God, I used to have a laptop way back when, like ages ago. It had one of those stupid nubs. I hated it. And the thing is, the thing is, you don't even have to use it. That's not the problem. The problem is, it looks ugly. I have to stare at my laptop on that keyboard, and I have to know that that thing is just there. And then you can accidentally graze it sometimes when you're trying to type, and then it causes your mouse to move a little bit, and it's just annoying. Sucks. You mean that num in the middle of the laptop keyboard that controls your mouse pointer? Yes, that thing. The thing that they decided to put on a 3DS for some reason. And say, yes, this will be your second control stick. Came up with that idea? Seriously. Yeah, that thing stands out like a cell phone. Certainly does. Well, nothing else. All of you now get to see why I usually don't show all this stuff off. But hey, like I said, good time for talking.
Don't drop your guard.
I'm so grateful this one doesn't have it. It's just so... I don't... Like, I understand the idea of going, okay, we need to improve the trackpad ports, and then... I understand that idea, it's just, why did they go towards that? Why that? Also, yes, I do realize that I've just sort of decided that I'm going to once again not just switch back to who I was using. Honestly, Shulk just makes it so much quicker, just to grind through these, because also he has high affinity with everyone, which means better chance for a chain attack. Oh. Ryan decided to just climb the stairs, and then he just decided, you know what, fuck it, the chain attack's over now. It's done. We're done. It just sucks that they, it just sucks that it actually forced you to, it actively forces you to use the nub in some 3DS games because it acts as the second control stick, quote-unquote. There we go. Anyone who says they like the nub is a liar. I don't think anyone in the history of forever likes the nub. Like, I've seen people with, like, interesting mouses. I've seen, like, those really, like, ergonomic mouses that don't look like, you know, you don't hold it like this, you hold it, like, on its side. And honestly, those I can kind of understand, because those are legit, are probably better for your wrist. The mouse I've got's pretty decent. I liked the mouse I've got because it's, what am I trying to say? It's, you know, got a bunch of different, like, buttons for different functions which I can do while playing stuff, or when I'm, like, you know, working on stuff. Yeah, it's sideways. It's supposed to be ergonomic. It's supposed to help your wrist. And honestly, I can understand. It's basically just a mouse on its side. Yeah, instead of holding it like that, you hold it like that. And then you move it around, and then you just do all the clicky stuff. It's just better for your wrist. Might not be the most effective with doing, like, fast clicks or anything, but for business, that I can understand. We do indeed win. And hopefully nope, didn't get what I wanted. Cool. Alright. Oh, come on, I just need, like, one more. Do I literally need one more? I think I literally just need one more. Also, once again, let me just double check, make sure that everything is... Yep, everything's fine. I'm getting along with Charlotte good. Cool. Charlotte gained along. Charlotte almost completing her thingy as well. Yeah, no, okay, we're getting super full with these ones. They're on their last ones. Done bad, gain close. Yeah, again, everyone gained close except Fiora, which makes sense, because it's been a while since, Right, so... Let's do this once more. One last time, hopefully. I'm really hoping that I can... get this final piece that I need from the enemies down here. I googled it, and yeah, totally a thing. Still baffled. What? Did you think I was making it up? I assure you that I only speak the truth. I am right. And only speak truth. I never lie. He lied. The things I am learning today. Quick, tag this stream as educational. It's Considering the other topics we talked about, I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Okay, that Mekon's just deciding to fuck off somewhere. Not entirely sure where, but hey ho, it's his life. That I will soon take. It's still information. I mean, anything's information if you try hard enough. Are you seriously not dropping? Oh, for God's sake. I just need one last part, and then I'm done. And I keep on getting rare treasure chests. I just need a standard treasure chest, and it won't give it to me. God damn it. Why do you do this to me, video game? Ugh. Also, I'd just like to point out, holy shit, how many machine gardeners do I have for Rhine? Jesus Christ, buddy. The machine blades, get all that stuff for, yeah, basically. Got a bunch of stuff for everyone. What I wanted to check, though, is... I wanted to see if... Okay, cannon drones, gun drones... I don't have anything better for sword drones, do I? Nope. Do I have anything better for cannon drones? Not really. I could switch on over to... gun drones. That would be the AoE around as opposed to the big beam forward. Honestly, I would say at this point that's probably worth it. Keep the aura heal on as well. Okay. Okay, let's... Okay, look, there are literally 4 right here. Someone has to drop it. Please, for the love of God, I just need one more part, and then I'm done. Then I can go to the Fallen Arm and then do the actual interesting quest. Yo, what's good, Winston? This is a thing. Hey, Wad also did the thing, and it's something. Ah, you did that thing. I think I know which one you're talking about. Yep, that was a whole conversation earlier. Sure hope this doesn't awaken anything within me. You know what the worst part is? I'm gonna do that, and then everyone's gonna ask what I got, and then I'm not gonna be comfortable with what I find out. But everyone will want to know. I feel oddly weird. Well, hopefully it doesn't make you feel uncomfortable, you know? Oh no, you might learn about yourself. Refer back to that one quote that I love from, I can't remember what it was from, but the quote of, oh god, I hope this doesn't awaken anything within me. Oh my god, I keep on getting rare chests. I just want the standard chest. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Well. No standard chest for me then, I guess. Okay, right. Maybe what I need to do is, I know this game has a thing where if you defeat a load of the same enemy within the same area, then you actually have a better chance of getting a better chest. Maybe, honestly, maybe I should just start taking out the single ones, as opposed to going for the group ones. It's not that I'm uncomfortable, I am prone to embarrassing myself, such as entering a woman's restroom without looking. That's fair. I've done that almost a couple times. Sadly, I mean, luckily, I haven't. I usually pay attention before it gets to that point, and it gets really, really awkward. I can safely say. But yeah, still super awkward. Isn't that... Didn't I do it? Oh, damn it. I still need a fairy diode. Tell you what. You know what, video game? This is what I'm going to do. I am going to go back to the Fallen Arm, and I'm going to finish off that other quest, which is way more interesting. And there he goes. Then I should be able to, if I can actually cheese the item respawns a little bit if I need to.
Yes?
So I can get that final diode. There's no mistaking it. That's the memory backup. I'll just check the memories. This is it. These are the ones I was looking for. It was such a happy time. Everyone smiling and laughing. It's what everyone wants to see again. And all of our memories should be returned. Words can't express my gratitude. 3 years in a high school where no one paid attention to the gendering of bathrooms taught me that when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah. I remember that there was a place... there was one of the places that we had at university had the bathroom, and it was called literally just the bathroom. It wasn't, you know, it wasn't gendered at all. Anyone could just go in, and it was fine. There was just a version of the bathroom which was just the bathroom. I think it was literally called just toilets. I think it was literally just called that. Not men's toilets, not ladies' toilets. It was just toilets. Which, honestly, probably pretty nice for a lot of people. Also, hey ho! Looks like I actually got everything that I need to get from this area, which is actually super good. Does mean I'm going to have to pick up another angel diode, but that's perfectly fine if it completes the compendium. E for defense up. It's not even that the school was super liberal, but the corridors was so windy that you couldn't read what the writing on the door was until you closed it fully. That's fair. Like I said, I'm not even gonna pretend that, you know, I fully understand what people go through when they go through that, because, you know, I've always been comfortable that I am a white, lanky male. And that's what I am. But that doesn't mean I ignore the plights of others, you know? Just because I don't have the... You know, just because I don't have the connection personally, it doesn't matter, you know? I still would like to make people comfortable. Oh god, there's another. You want me to find more Telethia? Ugh, okay, hopefully I could do this somewhat quickly. I'll be able to do this one hopefully as well. Right, okay. Are there any angel diodes? No. That's actually fine. It's time to cheat the system. I wouldn't usually do this, but considering, you know, we've been doing a lot of grinding, and I don't want to just keep on going back and forth, waiting for things to respawn. Fun fact, for anyone who's looking for rare items, if you know where the highest respawn rate is, and you do this, if you save and then pick up the items, and then wait, and then quit out the game, and then go back in, yeah, they just respawn. Are you saying white people are incapable of empathizing? Because that's pretty fucking racist. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. 100%. Word for word what I said. Not misconstrued in the slightest. Also, ta-da! I present to you the fruits of my labor, and there's one over there. Okay. How do you get over there? I guess through this way. Yeah, exactly through this way. Okay, perfect. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Oh! There, apparently, there was a landmark right here, which I almost completely missed. Fine! God, I'll fight all of you, for goodness sake. Please, ladies, one at a time, please. Well, time to tea. You go get that tea. There we go. I have nothing else. All of this got me to level 70, which is pretty cool. This is clearly where I go back to Colony 9 and then get my revenge on all of the fish that gave me all of that trouble. Trying to swim for my dear life. Perfect. Fairy diode acquired. Now, I just need... There are now a couple things that I need to do and make sure that I do. Number one, I need to make sure that I got all of the... Do I actually have all of them? Did I actually get all of the locations? Because if that's the case, that would be really, really, really helpful. If I actually somehow got all of the locations while I was just sort of randomly gallivanting about. I'm gonna have to double check that. I'm gonna have to look at a map. Yo, what's up, Dun Beast? Also, what accounts for investigating in this circumstance? Because I feel like we're literally just walking up to this and going, yes, this is indeed a Telethia. I don't really know what data I am extracting from here. Yes, that is indeed a Telethia, and yes, indeed, it is dead. I don't know what more data I could really... Or what more, you know, examinations or investigating I could really do with it right now, you know? It's stone, it's dead, and it's big, and it's got 3 heads. Have I been to this area yet? Yes, I have. I have been to this area. Okay. However, I haven't been to this area. Are you gonna be a pain? Are you gonna be a pain? Do you want to come down? Because I'd rather... Okay, there we go. I swear to God if I had to go all the way over there again in order to get that. Okay. Another Telethia. Don't fall off! Okay. Maybe you've just discovered that the job of an investigator is not that cool. Well, I feel like you'll be at least a little bit more involved, you know? Getting samples. You know, getting a little bit of the rock, you know, the rock off of it in order to, like, process it or examine it. Basically something. Rather than just being Barry from freaking Resident Evil 1. Going like, I hope this isn't Chris's blood. I'm just gonna stay here and examine it for a little while longer. And then just sitting there and staring at it until you get attacked by a zombie. Like, gee, thanks, Barry. This is a real good plan you're doing right here. This is real good work. You go on ahead. I'll just wait here and just stare at his blood for a little while longer. I thought he was licking it. Okay, first of all, that's extremely unsanitary. Second of all, you will get so many diseases doing that. Third of all, why? Why would you? Why? There we go. Investigation complete. I indeed looked at them, and they are indeed dead. Can confirm that the dino beasts are dead. And I think that's actually it for... Yep, there we go. We're done with the quest now, which means the last thing I am going to check real quickly is... I'm going to check the map to make sure that I got all of the areas. Okay, here we go. Fun fact, a lot of the core battle mechanics originated in Xenosaga 2 to be removed in 3. Yep, tastes like the guy. That's gross. I mean, he stick his fingers into it and holds it close to his face, so it kind of looks like it. I mean, maybe he was smelling it. Seeing how, like... I can maybe possibly understand if you touch it to see if it's dry. You know? So that you can, you know, you can find out how... you know, recent it is. That I can understand, but... no, I can't understand licking it. What? Okay, right, so... I have gotten all of that area, so that's good. I have gotten... I think... all of this area. No! No, I haven't. I need to get over there. There's apparently something I missed. Perfect. Okay, right, we'll do that. I am glad that I checked. Apparently I did get close enough to actually discover it as a area. Gonna have to yeah, I'm gonna have to go a long way around. Yeah, it's fine. I've done this so many times at this point, it's not that bad. Really, I actually I didn't actually discover that area. Really. I know I've been there. I guess I just didn't get close enough to the thing it actually wanted me to get close to. Which is fine. So, what do you want me to look at, video game? Because apparently this is a location. Apparently it is. Really? LS pillar. Apparently this is a location. Landmarks can be very picky. Yeah. This is definitely the right location. Apparently it's right at the edge. Like, apparently... it's either going to be one of two things. It's going to be, like, right at the edge here. I might... oh, I might have to go up there. Maybe. Because I would imagine it would be this thing, right? You want to fight? I really don't want to fight. I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. Hey, Autobot, how far are we? To be honest, I've been doing a lot of side questing because I wanted to do all the miscellaneous quests, but the game wouldn't let me because I hadn't seen a particular cutscene yet, and considering all of these quests are timed, I've just been doing a lot of them on camera, to be honest. Hey, it's good to see you. Glad you could make it. I'm guessing it's going to want me to go up here, and then... No, I can't go over there. Interesting. I'm very, very curious on where it wants me to go. We're just finishing up all of the stuff that we need to because reasons. Okay, let me take a look at this map. Maybe this one will be a bit more clearer. Oh, okay. No, that isn't a location area. The other map just lied to me. Cool. Yeah, the other map just lied to me. Awesome. That's really helpful. Thanks, video. Thanks, whoever made that previous map. Yeah, the other map had a mistake on it. Well, that makes things simpler. God damn. Yo! Hey there, Fox Rocket. I hope you're enjoying Murder Fun school times. Did you complete... Were you on chapter 4 or 5? I think you were on chapter 4. Correct? You were on that one. The one with the thing. Yo, what's up, Square Saffits? We just finished chapter 4. Yeah, oh yeah, that's a... That's a fun one. Best part is Byakuya being unable to comprehend the idea of helping other people, not yourself. Does not compute. I'm gonna be honest, you actually came at a good time, because we're going to, also, we hit 400 followers. We're doing a Tango Rumpa themed Among Us stream to celebrate. I might have to get in on that, if that's okay. If that's possible, because I would actually super be down for that. No joke. I would super be down for that. Oh my god, I know, right? We were all wanted to shoot him with our real bullets. I mean, if I'm allowed to join, I guess, you know, if I'm not allowed, that's fine, but, you know, if I am allowed, that'd be pretty cool. Sorry, right, I am looking at my phone because I am doing cleanup in this area, and I'm currently trying to find all of the locations that I need to go to, and... Damn it, there was actually one that I could have gotten to get right back to the data center. Well, that would have been convenient. Oh well, I got one right here that I could go to. Join us, bitch! I'm so glad. I'm hoping we could be down. Please jump in on it. I might have to do that. Collaboration? Is this where I finally... Oh, bye guys. Oh shit, run! Jesus! I thought we'd be able to have some go talk in this elevator. Yeah, I might actually have to get in on that, if that's okay. I might have to talk to you about that. Because I would absolutely love to be down. You have such a lovely community, I have to say. Oh, never mind. I actually can't get through to the place I need to. Okay, never mind. Alright. Shutter control panel. Panel. I have a cosplay planned and everything. You need to join. What would be my ultimate talent? Guys, what am I talented at? I don't know. Did you do all the side quests in this one? Yes, I have been doing... Right, I was going to say, you came at a good time, because I actually have been doing a bunch of miscellaneous side quests in this area, because when I started last set, I usually do all of the miscellaneous side quests off camera, like not the non-important character ones. However, I accidentally didn't watch the cutscene that it wanted me to get to before it would let me explore the area. And this is an area which, I'm not going to say why, but it lets you know that the quests in this area are time limited. So I basically went, well, guess we're doing miscellaneous side quests today. So I've just been talking a load of random crap while just doing a bunch of stuff. Oh, thank you so much. I know I'm blessed with the people who have joined my community there at Stand. Yeah, no, same. Like, it's... I've been trying really hard to be, like, a lot more involved with, like, smaller communities. I mean, obviously, because, one, I want to be involved. Two, I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to be able to be like, hey, join our communities together and have fun with each other. So, there's been that part of it. But honestly, it's just been nice to just meet new people. Even online. Hey guys, I'm pretty cool if you want to follow. I play niche video games like Xenoblade. I'm also playing Persona 5 Strikers. Random crap, foo. Yeah, you could say that. I mean, what? You're the one who decided to post a quiz saying what kinks you got. So, I'm in the clear here. Also, I could just go to the... I could just teleport to the... Okay, right. Before we step into the light, very important question. Did you do all the side quests in this place to talk to one of the quest machines? Yes. Yes, I have. Sorry. I have indeed I have indeed done that. I've also gone back to the Fallen Arm and gave the quest to give the memory chips back. How was I not in your Discord? Yeah, we have fun there. Fun. Degenerate fun. Everyone who follows me is a degenerate. This is just kind of the law of the world. If you did, one of the quest machines should give you a key to get to that one area on the map you don't have. I thought so. I have done all of them. Because there's definitely... Yeah, man, got Discord. Go there. We got not safe for work tab. Yes, that's the selling point. Not the fact that I do community stuff or that I talk to people on the regular basis. No, we got an NSFW tag, so it's all good. There we go. Okay, right. I had to talk to you again. No, I only joined for the NSFW chats. Okay, well, good thing. Post all of the NSFW art that you want. Honestly, I've been asked this question, I think, once before. And I don't think I ever actually gave a proper answer. I actually will give a proper answer. I honestly don't feel... How do I say this? I feel like NSFW stuff, like, obviously, don't do it at work. But, like, because it's not safe for work. But, like... I think it's also just a great chance to be able to show off, like, artwork and stuff that's, if people want to see it, they want to see it, and I think it's good to respect all forms of art, not just the safe for work variants. There we go! That's what I wanted. You talk to us on... You shut up! I talk, like, almost every day! I am very involved, thank you very much. But no, I think it's good to respect all forms of art, Seriously. Okay, right. Okay. Is there anything I need to do before I step on this? Because we're gonna make actual goddamn progress now. Holy shit, my playtime is at 93 hours. I thought this game was gonna be way shorter. I thought my second playthrough was going to be way shorter than my first. It really isn't. Nope, you good? Okay. know. I have a really lovely community. Lots of different people from all walks of life. It's actually super sweet. But yeah, if you want to follow, please follow. It's seriously appreciated. That's all I'm going to say on the subject. So yeah, I'm done now. Chilling over. Time for robot fights.
Astonishing. You cannot be permitted to live.
Gado! Stop! Why are you fighting us? Remember who you are!
It's no good! He's completely under Egil's control now. Remember what Finea told us.
We gotta kill him.
I won't believe it. Gado, please!
I'ma kill him. I don't think he's gonna answer you, Sharla. Just a hunch. I'm actually, yeah, you know what? I'm actually fine with this. I'm actually fine with this party right now. Yeah, Sharla, you get to fight your ex-husband / brother / boyfriend now. I know this is probably gonna be like really traumatic and it's gonna be really bad for you, but don't worry, you'll be over in a second. The cockpit on the robot. If you think that's bad, I've talked about Zone of the Enders before with its robots, with its cockpits. They're the worst, and they still somehow have the coolest looking mech designs ever. Somehow, I don't know how. They have literal cockpits, and they still have the coolest mech designs ever. I don't understand. Also, Gato. Gato, are you okay there? I think he's actually glitched out.
How can you lay a hand on Sharla? You're supposed to love her. Marry her even.
I don't know, maybe... Okay, you know what, Sharla, I take it back. Maybe we did talk him out of it.
I don't know or care. It changes nothing.
No! You always protected me and Juju. This isn't you.
I said I don't know you. I have been granted this body of steel so that Egil's will may be done. This body feels great. Its movement is so precise. We are unstoppable, for we are one.
We are legion, for we are many?
Perfect in body and mind.
You don't have to do this.
Except when it malfunctions and I just take you down in like a single go.
Whatever you are, you must still feel pain.
Absurd.
Well then finish us off. Sharla and all. We all saw you miss a second ago. Ain't you supposed to be a crack shot? Or did that pile of junk you call a body mess up your aim, eh?
Shut your mouth!
Straight lightning bolt.
Stubborn idiot. That was your last chance.
He's not giving up. The stories about Gado of Colony 6 are true.
Except, he still can't kill her. He's missing Sharla on purpose.
Gado, you're just like I was. You can remember who you are.
Gado, please! Don't you remember me? It's Sharla!
Wither and die as all life on Bionis will! Feel our wrath!
Shulk, can you still use the Monado?
Fiora? No. You're...
Even after losing all living flesh, Ahom's heart will remain. It is still present within this face.
Is that true?
Yes. It is clear from his actions towards you. The remnants of his heart. Pull him back.
Gado.
I will break the curse that allows Egil to control the faces. I need you to buy me some time.
Okay. We'll try. Ryan,
You know, it's really convenient having a mechanical goddess on your side. Like, it's really convenient. He must bring his heart back from the darkness. Kingdom Hearts! Fill me with the power of darkness. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, moving on. Time to not murder, unfortunately. Damn it, I wanted to get my murder on. That's fine. There'll be time for murder later. Keep the combo going, guys. Let's go. Time for reasonable amount of damage. Shit, what do I go for? This is going to do reasonable amount. Reasonable damage! We're gonna fill his dark soul with light! That would also be another one that we could go for, yes. I will also accept that reference. But Gato was supposed to be wiped, eh? Another Deus Ex Machina. Nah, it's just... when you're trying to take down the human heart, you know... Edel didn't control alt delete, didn't wipe it properly. He didn't do a factory reset. He just went into the files and just dragged them to the recycle bin. He didn't actually do a proper factory reset. Also, that was reasonable. Oh god, oh god. Okay, right. Let me do that. I just completely got rid of one of the thingies that I had equipped. Good job, me. Oh god, you're going to do that attack again. That attack is what will absolutely destroy us. Oh god, I'm so slow as well. Shit, shit, shit. Charlotte! Oh, that was the worst time. That was the worst time for you to have to cool off. Shit. Oh god, I'm so slow. That was the actual, honest-to-God, worst time that Charlotte could have been cooling off. Okay, right, we got our health back at the very least. That's good. God. I don't want my... God damn it, I don't want my shame to take me down. Jesus Christ. Ryan, get back here. Also, can someone please... Thank you. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. Okay, right. We need to take care of you because you are actually being a pain. Okay, Charlotte. Right. You... I'm going to heal Ryan. So make sure that he doesn't die at least immediately. As long as I get out of the way, then hopefully linear laser won't actually hit me as well. It's probably going to hit Charlotte. No, it actually did not hit Charlotte. That's actually super good. Okay, okay. Do that. Then that should hopefully... Oh my god, could you at least let me hit your ad before you do another freaking vision tag? There we go, thank God. Right. Let's do this. Knock it down! Lasers! Oh, first try! I almost forgot how much that one move of Gato's hurts. Yeah.
Fiora? Was that you, or...?
As for him, he'll be fine. Don't worry.
Are you sure? Yes, he'll be fine. There he is. He'll be fine as he explodes out of the carcass of a face mechon.
Forgive me.
Now, don't worry, he's good. You walk it off. He's fine.
It's okay. It's all right now. I'm just so happy to have you back.
While I was under his control, I realized something. Egil once wished only to break the circle of suffering. He believed that if blood is spilt now, a new world will be born. But something terrible happened. And now he's consumed with vengeance.
Egil.
Go! Get out of here! Stop them doing what they did to me! To anyone else!
I promise I'll be back for you. Until then, stay safe.
Drink it. You must be thirsty.
Thanks.
Don't go dying on us. After we take Egil down, we'll get you looked at.
You don't look like any doctor I've ever seen.
I know a good doctor nearby. She is Machina, though.
It'll do. I'll be right here. Hey, kid. What's your name?
Ryan.
Do me a favor, Ryan. Take care of Sharla.
And it was at that moment that Ryan knew the pain of being the third wheel. Now poor Melia and now poor Ryan. You know, what if I just accidentally just did it a bit too hard? Just thrusted that sword in a little bit too deep. Whoops!
No.
Guess I killed Gatto.
Is not right. The Mechon are neither attacking nor defending. It is as if they abandoned the fight as soon as it began.
Impossible. This is a key strategic position. They would never abandon it. Perhaps they have forces hidden on Mechonis.
Hidden forces? Could it be? Your Highness, Shulk and the others are in danger. Will you grant me the use of a Havres?
You intend to aid them? I need you here.
I did not have a vision, but nevertheless, I can sense something. The Mechonis is awakening.
The third wheel curse. I kid you not, there is a challenge. New art! Final cross! Hello, thing that I can finally level up with my points. Release a massive ether wave to annihilate enemies. 4 attack combo, hit, forces topple, effect time 3 seconds. Requires very high tension. Cool. I'll take that. But as I was saying, I kid you not, there is straight up a mission in the time trials, which is called The Third Wheel, and it's a mission involving Fiora, Dumban, and Melia. The only way that would have been even more thematically appropriate if it was Melia Shulk and then Fiora. They knew exactly what they were doing when they called that mission that. They knew exactly what they were doing. Why Dunban? I don't know. Because maybe putting Shulk in would have been a bit too on the nose.
Vanea, where have you been?
Egil, why do you go so far to destroy the Bionis? We survived that battle. We should have created a new world in which we could live in peace. And we still can.
The rage of those who were annihilated by the Monado will never dissipate.
Think not about avenging the dead. Think of the living. Please, Egil. I don't want to lose you. Are you so resigned to giving your life for this?
Life or death, I care for neither of these. The agonized cries of our brethren resound within my ears. Until they are silenced, I am deaf to all else.
You would get on very well with Nidhogg.
Egil.
You two would have a lot to talk about with vengeance.
You have finally arrived, heir to the Monado.
You are Egil, leader of Mechonis.
That I am. Of course. You have never seen me outside my face, Yaldabaoth. But even if I am without it, you will never defeat me.
Wait. I didn't come to fight you.
Cowardice? Then relinquish the Monado and kneel before me.
I didn't come to surrender to you either. I just want to know something.
You have my undivided attention. Ask your question.
Well, that was easy.
I've seen the legends of the Machina right here in the capital. I think I understand why you want to fight the Bionis. But why send the Mechon to attack the people of Bionis? I don't see the joke. We share the same world. The Homs, Nopon, and High Entia live in harmony. So why not the Machina too?
Tell me, boy. Are you familiar with the concept of starvation tactics?
Of course.
A military strategy in which you cut the supply lines and starve out the enemy.
So, then you understand that that is the best method by which to ensure victory. I have no resentment or hatred for the peoples of Bionis. I am simply depleting the Bionis energy. Striking back at the Titan that robbed my people of their lives.
I don't understand.
Perhaps you need me to put things more simply. All life on Bionis exists purely to feed its master.
What?
Ether. The base element of all things that exist in this world. My body, your bodies. You are aware that ether is the foundation of them all.
Yes.
Ether is power. You are the source of that power. All life that is born from the Bionis dies, and is returned to the Bionis.
I'm about to get eaten by a giant mech. Me and everyone else on this godforsaken Bionis.
Unlike the Mechonis, the Bionis feeds on ether provided by those who return to it. Upon the moment of its eventual awakening, it will require an incredible number of lives.
But that means...
What are you talking about? Are you saying we're just food?
It was the Bionis that created you for such a purpose, not I.
So you attack Bionis to reduce the Bionis power supply?
Correct. You are nothing more than bugs to be devoured by my sworn adversary. Do not speak to me of your foolish dreams of unity.
Foolish? We only grieve for those we've lost, as you do. Machina or Homs, we've suffered the same. Don't tell me it's different.
Indeed. We have both suffered.
So then.
You doubt my convictions, my reasons.
So a live stream situation, basically.
In order to avenge my people,
Kind of. Except it's not a giant mech. ish type thing, and it doesn't
Yes, we can.
forcibly
To
eat
get this far.
like the
we fought long
Bionis
and
does.
And yet, you do not fight me. Your words are useless. It is only strength that can prevail.
Shulk, this whole thing stinks, but he's got a point.
Agreed. Egil, leader of Mechonis. The lives of the Machina and the lives of all that lives on Bionis are one and the same. We won't stop. Not until you realize that.
So, Egil's thick? Yes, that is the takeaway from all this. That is the takeaway. Meanwhile, I have a bunch of affinity stuff that I really need to work on. But I shall do that in my own times. Right now, it's time to battle! Also, it's going to be absolutely worthwhile if I put Shulk in the party. We'll do Shulk, we'll do Shala, and we'll do Dunban. Alright, I'm ready to fight you. Let's go. We're actually on par for his level as well, which is really nice. Also, Egil was super strong. Living over like 2,000 years on this earth I would have thought would make him much weaker, but apparently not. So apparently we just got more affinity as well while we were here, which is super nice. Yes, I swear I won't understand your power. Let me just also take care of your ads real quick. Ads taken care of? Ads taken care of. Cool. Let me also give everyone an enchant. Oh, that was the worst time to use my Monado art. Oh, that was the worst time to use my Monado art. I still have plenty of time, though. Yep. Yes, I shall pay. Okay. Get Shadow Eye going, get my... Get apparently a load more of all of you in here. Man, he really wants us to pay, huh? So Zide, what did you learn after all of this? That both Machina and Homs can be thick. That's what will unite us. Exactly. Thick thighs save lives. This is clearly the takeaway from this whole situation. Also, sacrificing yourselves to your place is apparently the way to. I don't. You know what? I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know where I was going with that. With the power of bullshit OP tactics. That's how. Here, let me show you.
How could this happen, even with the Apocrypha?
You know, Egil. You know the reason.
The power of the will to protect your own. Is that what you refer to?
No, I'm talking about the obscene amount of side quests I've done.
You side with those of Bionis and attack me. You have forfeited your right to exist.
Perhaps. If that is to be my fate, I gladly accept, brother. As would any of the villagers.
So the few remaining members of my people have now betrayed me. Interesting.
You're wrong. The villagers and I, we just wanted all this fighting to stop. Egil, all we wanted was to live with you in peace. Nothing more than that.
Nonsense. There will never be peace until the Bionis is destroyed.
Brother!
Yo, I'll give Egil this. Man is just laughing maniacally and just standing there with Shulk in one hand while he has a Monado just drilled into his shoulder.
The golden Mechon.
Permit me to apologize for calling you bugs just now. You proved to be a worthy adversary after all. Shulk.
Your blade, it did not cut deep enough. Also, holy shit, that is a absolute unit of a fucking face. In fact, it's so big I have to zoom. I haven't actually had to zoom the camera out before, but this is the first time. Also, this is the part where I armor everyone up. Alright, let's do this. Come on, Egil. Do you think I'm... just because you're now freaking 50 feet tall? Well, 20, 30 feet tall? Maybe 40 if you count that, like, little extra part. Well, regardless, you're maybe super tall. But that don't mean a damn thing to this, Holmes. Ha! Let's do this. Chain set ready. Let's go. I'm hoping that I can get a little extra. Damn it! Ah, I was really hoping for it. Tension not high enough. How did he have that hidden below? Oh god!
Prepare to die. Shulk. No. Zanza.
Zanza.
I won't let you kill Shulk.
If I am to die, I bless the gods that I was able to die while looking at that.
So you have returned. Our grievances have come and gone. But you are willing to lay down your life to prevent me from achieving my dream. You were the one who said we would live together, Lady Mayneth.
Yes. Mayneth, the villagers, everyone loved you. That is why they wished to live alongside you. It's all so clear now. To Mayneth and to me.
I waited until the day when you would awaken once more and create a world full of light. But you are nothing more than a traitor. To me, to all those who worshipped you, and to our fallen brethren.
Please, you have to listen to me. Egil!
I will not listen. Your words mean nothing. You have sided with my sworn enemy. And gods can never exist alongside mortals.
Well, we tried talking the first 3 times. We tried to go for the 4th time. May the power of anime May the power of anime compel you. Like that Egil shouts all of his lines, but he's inside the Mechon, so it's still all muffled. Damn, we died.
Mechonis, it is I, Egil, I, your devoted servant, offer my body and mind to replace Mayneth as your new soul. Take my spirit and be reawakened. Mechonis!
And then somehow his mech gets even more ornate and ridiculous looking.
We have to run! Get out of here! The whole city's gonna come down!
Did that thing transform? Yep! You thought he was an absolute unit of a lad before.
Run where? We have to get out of the city! Get as far away as we can!
Gado! Where are you? Gado!
Sharla, what are you doing?
He's gone. He's not here anymore.
There's no time. We have to get ourselves out.
No! I have to find him! Gado!
Pull yourself together. Remember, Sharla, we've got a job to do. What's gonna happen if the Mechonis starts moving?
But...
What's gonna happen to Juju and Atharon? Gado's a Homs soldier. He wouldn't have hung around here to die. He would have got out.
All right.
Right. Now come on!
Damn, poor Ryan. Say what you will, he was kind of right. Like, she would have, like, super died back there. And then he shows up anyway, so it's all good.
Glad I'm on time. Here, it's you.
Gado!
I've fulfilled my promise. Live, Sharla.
By the way, don't ask me how that mech was able to just stop that entire explosion. So, what is that energy that killed Ghetto? I'm guessing that. I'm guessing it was that.
A sign?
Yes. If a catastrophe were imminent, it would naturally be preceded by a sign.
It can't be. Convey these orders to all troops. Pull the front line back to the Bionis arm. All units, withdraw from the front at once!
Sir, are you sure? Victory is in our hands, Your Highness. We must strike the final blow.
Do you not realize where we are?
Sir?
Listen to me. We are on the sword of the Mechonis.
Calm down! Calm down!
Now it's slightly less rad that we're on the Mechonis' sword.
Melia, be safe. All units retreat.
It didn't stop the blast, it just protect the brute. Yeah.
Damn it! I was counting on you, runt.
What's happening?
It's like we're floating in midair.
Fiora, are you doing this?
Lady Mayneth, you have awakened once more.
This light. Was it you who saved us when we fell from the fortress? Mayneth, where's Fiora?
It's okay. I'm here too.
After all that occurred at the fortress, my soul was exhausted. But I was revived by the cry of a young Homs, by his wish to protect you all.
Gado.
If he had not acted as a shield, I would have been unable to save you. I am sorry.
Gaddo saved us. Now he's...
Huh? The Mechonis! Where's Egil?
Shulk, do you hear it? The awakening of the Mechonis. This is my pain. The pain of my people, echoing through the millennia. The Mechonis arm!
As I said before, still pretty damn rad, not so rad that you're on it. That would be terrifying. Oh, it would. You look at that and you see a boss health bar show up, you're like, I'm not fighting that. You just look at the level, it says level infinity.
I'll kill him. That murdering monster is gonna pay.
You just see a figure of 8 next to its level indicator and you're like, oh, that's very big.
Fiora?
Sorry, I can't do it.
Fiora!
Oh crap. Oh, we would have been fine. The water was right below us.
That was a close one, but we made it.
Alvis.
You are aboard Junks, the Machina ship.
It was he who informed us that you were in danger. I'm glad we found you in time.
Thank you.
There is an infinite damage move it does. Isn't that just infinite death moves? No!
What a stroke of luck. You're still alive. Dixon.
You seem way more happy to see us now, Dixon. What was that about calling us runt earlier? Nah, it can't just be an instant death move. It has to be infinity. You need that big boy damage.
So you were unable to stop Egil.
Sorry, Father. I have failed you.
Vanea, there's no need to apologize.
Yep. That's what I would say after all this, just... Man, that's a shame.
So, what do we do now? At this rate, that blasted Egil's gonna destroy Bionis.
Alvis, what happened to the Allied force?
I informed His Highness of the possibility that the Mechonis would awaken. His Highness is wise. He will have acted to minimize casualties.
That's good.
Brother.
There is still time.
Fiora? No, you're...
So it is her.
The Mechonis and I exist as one. Egil is using ether energy absorbed from the Bionis to force it to move. There is still time before the Mechonis fully adapts to the ether.
Egil is at the core of the Mechonis. He will be controlling the Mechonis from there. Only by destroying the core will you be able to stop the Mechonis.
But how are we to get there? The Mechonis capital is destroyed.
Father, how much remaining energy does Junks have?
Don't worry. I made sure to fill her up.
On the back of the Mechonis is a huge cooling duct. We should be small enough to enter the control core section via the duct's heat transfer conduits.
Okay, that's smart and all, but I don't know if your father understands the gravity of this entire situation. He's acting like he's just, like, casually just filling up for, like, a road trip or something. Don't worry, I made sure to fill her up. Don't worry, you have plenty of fuel for your death mission.
Junks can take us as far as the duct.
You have our gratitude. We must go there at once.
Then let's get a move on. This one's for Gaddo.
Here, here.
Too right. Gaddo's wishes live on through me. We will fight to the end.
Oi, buddy, Dixon. Eyes up here, buddy.
Then I guess it's almost time to finish this.
Meanwhile, Albus ain't having any of his shit. Shame no new side quests really open up after that. True. If anything, it takes away side quests if you haven't done them.
Let my father know. I will prepare the vessel.
Understood. Wait, look at that! What the...
Oh, yep, he moving. I would like to point out that...
There is little time left. We must stop Egil this time.
I would like to point out that Egil went from being thick, to mega thick, to super thick, to holy lord he coming. That Machina had like 3 upgrades in the space of like 5 minutes.
It is in your hand, Shulk.
I know.
Also, yeah, now going back to the Sword Valley. Yes, that's also the other big one. Also, Dixon and Alvin are going to be with us now. But thankfully, I did all that I needed to do at Sword Valley. If we take a look at my, Collectopedia, we should be good. Galad Fortress. Yep, Sword Valley. That's all. Yep, that's all good. And we did the side quest there as well, so that's all good as well. And we got all the parts we needed for Colony 6. So basically, I was way more prepared this time than I was for the first time that I did that, and then I got completely screwed over because I just missed all of the stuff. So, yeah. Also, Melia looking pretty good. Right. And he originally started off small before we reached this level. Pretty much world-class thick. Even if you still didn't get the Sword Valley items, there is a way to get them after this. I would hope so. I mean, that would just be good design, you know. So, basically, this is the start of the 3rd act, and honestly, this is probably one of the last points of the game before we have to, you know, go into endgame. So this is actually kind of the best point to, like, finish off anything that we need done. Or one of the best points. I think there's another point after this, which is also a good point. The biggest thing that I really need to do is Colony 6. There's still a few things that I need to do. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to do some of, like, even get to level 5. I mean, hell, it's going to be a bit of an ordeal to get to level 4 for some of these. Don't even finish. I want to at least try to get as far as possible. But for all intents and purposes, we're very close. That being said, there is a couple things that I can do. There is a couple things that I can do in order to increase it. I love the dynamic music. God, I love the music gets more lively the more you rebuild it. That's such a good detail. It's possible, but it's just going to suck. Yeah, I know. It's kind of sad that it's built for a second playthrough. If I decide to go through with it, then I'll do it for myself. As in, like, I'll do all of the, like, painful stuff off camera. But we're pretty close to the end of the game. Like, honestly, we're like... I would say 2 sessions, if we were to do story. If we were to do story, I would say it would be about 2 sessions. Oh, really? You think less? Maybe 2 sessions if we do, like, side quest, finishing and stuff like that. This game, if you want to do absolutely everything, it is, like, they do, go in with the idea of, basically doing as many of the, basically doing a second playthrough for like affinity chart stuff, which is another big thing which I would have liked, to be able to finish, but it's probably not going to happen. Again, without like incessant grinding. A lot of endgame side quests are also built for second playthroughs. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. I usually like games to be built on the idea of a single playthrough. Typically, that's how I usually like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's nice that they give you something for, like, New Game Plus, but, I tend to feel like it's, one of those things that, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just feel like it's nice to be able to do everything at once. Just because I'm a completionist. It makes me feel good completing the things without having to, play for another 100 hours. I will say, this actually has been way shorter than my first playthrough, though. And I do think that's down to the fact that we don't have the damage bug anymore, which, holy shit, thank God. Thank God they fixed that. That was not the right ability. Good job, me. Alright, let's try and... If I could get super lucky with, like, drops, that would be great. Or if I could just keep on killing Royal Caterpiles. It's also because you actually bought Mechon equipment for the Mechonis. That's actually very true. I also need to, that reminds me, I need to re-equip all of my good equipment because we're not fighting Mechon anymore. So, well, at least not a ton, not as much as we were going, as we were. So, I'm actually going to need to change that. Let me get my buff back, please. Thank you. But no, you're not entirely wrong. I'll give you that. I will give you that. You're not entirely wrong. I'll probably end up trying to do the. I'm just coming to this area because this is an area we obviously struggled with before, but now we can actually fight the things here, which is nice. Still, some of the really strong enemies we won't be able to, but hey ho, that's just how it goes. Oh, really? You want to fight me? Fine. Maybe I will be able to beat this game. It might be worth... I'm trying to think now. We could finish this next session if we really wanted to. I'm trying to think now, actually. I've done a lot of the side stuff, so it's not even like I didn't show any of that stuff off, and it has been, you know, it has helped. God damn... Dumban, for God's sake! You're freaking stuck on random giant ants. Or spiders? I think they're more supposed to be like spiders, actually, now that I look at them. Also considering they're literally called arachnos, that kind of gives it away. But yeah, we might actually be able to finish this off next session, which is exciting. Either that, or we just decide, or either that, and I just decide to do all the heart stuff. Looks at spider. Is this... Look, it's big, it's a bug of some description, okay? Don't you sass me, boy. It'd be nice if they actually gave me the stuff. I want to at least get Colony 6 to level 4. That's what I want to do. I want to at least get Colony 6 to level 4, and then I'll be happy. That's what I'm going to currently do. That'll be my goal. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy about that. We got Persona 4 Strikers. Then we got, so... I think I've actually figured out... I'm not sure if anyone wants me to spoil, or if you want to keep it a surprise. I think I know what I'm gonna do after. Like, obviously we got Yakuza Like a Dragon, which I'm gonna do. So that's going to take a slot. And then we got Persona Strikers, and then after that, I think I know which RPG we're gonna do next, which I'm pretty excited about. Especially since March is so clean. So if I'm able to actually complete Persona 5 Strikers in a reasonable amount of time, it won't be as long as Persona 5 Royal, I can tell you that for free, which is nice. The world ends with you? Yeah. Hey, you remember. I think I actually, yeah, I did mention it before. I was curious if anyone still remembered. Yeah, the world ends with you, final remix. I want to play that before the sequel comes out. And by the way, no one can tell me The World's Ends With You is not niche. Because it is. To be honest, it'll probably be one of the most niche RPGs I've played in a while. Might not be so niche once the new game comes out, and once the anime starts, I think the anime starts April? So then maybe it will slink out of niche status then. I'm actually curious now. I'm looking it up. One sec. World Ends With You anime. I think it was April it comes out. That would actually be really good timing. Just for general... Yeah, in April. Perfect. Wow, actually, that works out super well, then. And it'll be just in time for the new one to come out. Ah, Neko and his emo urges. Oh, yeah, don't worry. Hope everyone's get ready for like, 6 style when we start playing. Anyway, I think, for now... This is going to be a good place to end off, I think. We just did a big story thing, and I got a bunch of stuff that I'm going to decide to do off camera. I'll let you know if we're going to do anything extra, but it is possible we might finish. Possibly might finish next session. I'm not gonna promise anything, just because I get distracted easily, you know this. But yeah, honestly, so if you want to follow... You know, again, it'd be super appreciative. Thank you again, Fox, for the raid. Seriously, you're a super nice person, super welcoming. I'm super happy that I found you and everyone else that you're friends with. And yeah, I'm looking forward if we ever play that Among Us. And yeah, I got a Discord. I like chatting on the Discord. It's pretty cool. People on there are pretty cool. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no problem. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it's kind of a bit weird coming in at, like, the 90% mark. But, you know. That's kind of one of the drawbacks of doing long games or RPGs. It's like, hey, I'm here. I'm new. Oh, you're at the 90% mark? Oh, okay, bye. To be fair, you're playing Danganronpa, which is also a long game, so I guess you can relate. Go click those links. They're totally safe, we swear. I know, I do swear. It's actually been a reasonably slow day today, but it's actually kind of nice. It sometimes gets pretty hectic, but, yeah, but, I'm currently also playing Persona 5 Strikers, which I've started. put the VODs on that on my YouTube channel, which I have also, and Twitter, blah blah blah, all that fun stuff. Everything that you expect, basically, from people that do this, you know, socials and all that. So yeah, that's about it. I am going to go sleep. I had a nap earlier. It was really nice, but I need proper sleep. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll be back tomorrow with more Xenoblade. More, either side questing or finishing the game. Who knows? And for now, I'm gonna keep this raid chain going. Jordan Grat's playing Overwatch. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna do that. And with that, I bid you all adieu. Stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.